What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm here with my boy Tyler from 138 MMA. How you doing tonight, Tyler?
Great, man. I'm glad to do this. It's gonna be a blast, man. It's a good card.
Heck yeah, man! This is a good card. It's got some good betting spots. Going to have a lot of violence on it. We started a little late. We was waiting for the co-host JohnnyKpicks, but he's big time in it today on DFS by the Number show, so he'll be here in a little bit. But this is going to be a great show, man. Great show, great card, great bets. How many bets you got in for this card?
Well, I got 5 that I put out on patreon.com/138MMA.
Nice.
So I got 5 that I put out on there, but I've got a few extras. What I have, like 12, I think, total. Hey, there's Johnny. Look at that guy.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Wait
What's
to
up?
the party.
Jesus, man, you've been wearing that hat for like at least what, like 4 weeks
Dude,
straight?
It's not even white anymore.
5.
It's like freaking
Dingy,
brown,
beige.
and I wore it in Nashville, and I was sweating in it. It's not even new anymore.
Why you
But
been
hey,
wearing it so long, man?
well, I want to let you know I've been 4 winning cards in a row. Hopefully this will be number 5 this week. So let's go,
There you
boys.
go.
You guys
There
start
you
without
go.
me or no?
Yeah, we did. We're live,
Yeah,
man. I
we
should have
wrote
told
it
him we
the
weren't
whole
live. I shouldn't have told him so he could start talking.
Oh,
crap
yeah.
on
I didn't
everybody.
even check. Dude, I didn't even check. I thought we were live automatically.
That's what you did to me the one time, man. I came on.
I thought you knew we were live because we were live for like 20 minutes.
Oh,
You guys were only
man.
live for a minute and a half.
Yeah. So what you used on Brady's show? No, I didn't get no invite for that.
Yeah, I was on Brady's show this time, and he needed to find somebody. I'm like, yeah, I could do it if you do it early, because I knew we were going to be on the show. So he's like, yeah, I'll do that one. I'm like, all right.
Yep.
Tell Brady if he ever needs anybody to go on there and like win that whole thing in 1 week. Hit me up. I take over.
In 1 week.
I'll get it all. Take them all.
For sure, man. So you guys are ready for this card?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we got Eric Betts Fight. Let's see. What's up, Eric?
Eric Betts Fights here. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. We got Dev the Dude in here. What's up, Mr. 8K? Then we got my boy Eric Savala. I'm gonna have him come on and break down a couple fights with us because he's on my Discord. He's everywhere. He's on Instagram. He puts in his work. He watches all the weigh-ins and breaks down how the people are looking during the weigh-ins, everything. So man, he really does his stuff. So
Eric's awesome. Dude's always in my comments. Coolest dude ever.
Biggest supporter. That's why I'm like, hey man, because we had somebody canceled today. I'm like, hey, if you want to jump on the thing because you know your stuff, come on. He works at a dispensary.
Still can if he wants.
Man. Yeah, he's going to. I'm going to send him a link. I just seen that. I forgot I was talking to Tyler, but I'm going to send it to him. But appreciate you coming out, Eric, and supporting as always. And here's Eric Betts Fights. What is up, man?
Eric.
Long time no see. So what up, Cody and Johnny? Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Eric Betts Fights.
What's up, Eric? Am I chopped liver or something, dude? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, say what's that. And put out some content, Eric. I've been waiting for some content from Eric Betts Fights, man. You're part of this.
And Eric, if you ever want to come on our show,
you're more than welcome.
You know you have an open invite, bro.
Always, bro. Been here since the beginning, man. I've been watching him before I even started all my stuff. So appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, Eric Betts Fights. On Twitter too. Check him out on Twitter, on YouTube and stuff. Definitely get him on Twitter. Mushroom MMA. What is up? He said, what's up, Mushroom? Cody, Johnny, and Tyler. He always does it individually because he's got the respect like that. But appreciate you coming out, Mushroom. Can't wait to get Mushroom on another show. Everybody check out Mushroom MMA on YouTube and on Instagram. Dude puts out good bets, good food, just funny content, great content. So check him out. Great dude too, man. A lot of respect. Show some of the most respect in the whole community, and that's what it's all about for real. Shafiq, what's up? He said, let's go, my G's. What is up, Shafiq? Appreciate you coming out every weekend, man. We're getting some money this weekend too, I guarantee it. MMA, so what's up, Johnny? What's up, all my fellow fucking D-gens in the chat? Mushroom is a wild man. Timmy Osho, what is up? He said, I'm sorry, but if a show starts at 2, then start it at 2. Yeah, or at least don't make that promise.
Timmy must be a new guy because we are always like at 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
So we give everybody a little bit of time if they're running a little bit late. Get some snacks, get some beer. Like, hey, it's only 5 minutes.
It sucks, but we'll get through all the fights for you, man. You're still gonna get that 2 hours of condensed content, man. But we try. I was trying to wait for Johnny to get on here too. Jenna Marie. So what's up, guys? Best of luck to everybody.
What's up, Jenna?
Eric said the three amigos. There we go. And Mushroom don't mess up. So what's up, Tyler? Moneyline Mills, what's up, man? Let's cash. Everybody comments on here. Hit me up sometime in my DMs on Twitter, man. If you got YouTube pages and stuff and you want to come on here and break down a fight with us pre-show sometime, we're here for it. Sneerius, got to start making notches in the hat for every shoey bet you win, right? Yeah. What's up, Sneerius? Appreciate you. There.
I should put 6 stripes right here then. I'm 6-4 right now.
6 and 4. You're real redneck. You can put some fishing hooks up in there for everyone.
There you go.
I mean, I'm not a redneck. I know I live in Indiana, but I ain't no redneck.
Get some Miller Lite tabs. Put some Miller Lite tabs or wear like a necklace with some Miller Lite tabs as a badge. Sicky, what's up? Sicky does MMA, man. He does good content on Twitter and YouTube. Everybody check out Sicky does MMA. Sicky does a lot of John Jones stuff, a lot of that, but he's a great dude, great kid, and a big part of the community too. AJ, Yannick, suck it. I post that every Friday.
Son of a bitch.
In my Discord, I post that every Friday. What up, AJ? Appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. Dearowitz, what is up with the $4.99 donation? He said, happy cake day. It's the layer cake, baby. I said, I need some extra units this week for the O'Malley KO next week. Okay, that's a hot take. I bet that's going to have some good odds on it, man. And I got to imagine that's his way to win, right? I don't think he wins a decision over Aljo, and if he's going to win, it's by knockout. So that's a good call already.
I think he can win a decision.
I think he gets drug all over that, man. But it's going to be a good fight. What's up, fellas? Good luck, everybody. Eric the Red 23, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming out. AJ swung back through to say what's up to 138 MMA.
Hey, there we go.
Mainstay here, man. Mainstay here. Great, sharp dude. Timmy Osho, make sure to like the show. Something we can all do on the channel. Let's go, man. Smash the like button. You know it's a good time here. You know it's a good time. Appreciate that, Timmy. Toast Bets, what's up, boys? I like that name, Toast Bets. I don't think I've seen that yet, but I like it. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, man. Really appreciate it. Mushroom says sneak listening at work. Yep, I asked Mushroom to be on the show, and he had to work, but we're gonna get him on one that starts a little later. Eric, I'm about to send you a link to this StreamYard. All you got to do is get on your laptop, man, and click the link, and it'll bring you here, and we're gonna get you on. We take care of you, man. Bunny Hunter, what's up, guys? 3-leg parlay that starts this week with Dawoodu, ends next week with Rodriguez and the
Silvas,
Sterling, Rodriguez and
Sterling. Perrine and Natalia all day.
It's so weird. Isn't it weird? Carini already got armbarred by Marina Moroz back in the day. And
ain't going to happen this time. Ain't going to happen this time.
What's up, Mike? What's Gucci? What's up, Mike? We appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, man. This chat's live already. Theo Green, what's up, man? He said, what's good, fellas? Let's make some money. That's what we're going to do. We appreciate you coming out, hanging out, Theo, taking time on your Saturday to hang out and comment with us, bro. We really appreciate that. Herb Dean, the gold standard in the house. What is up? He said,
Herb,
what you like more, Buday over 2.5 minus 135 or Swanson over 2.5 minus 115? Both look good to me. I would say
Buday goes to decision for sure.
Yeah, that's what I
like
think.
I like both.
But if Buday gets Parisian down like he did Collier in the third round, he's going to pound that dude out. After what D1 Dante Mays literally got his name from
my guy
Josh Parisian. And then that forced Johnny into making a bet on Dontel against Augusto Sakai. Who does that? Who bets against Augusto Sakai?
That was one that I lost to you.
Yeah, look, you put notches on the other side from the shoey bets. Cody went off. You know?
Hey, I think I'm up on you finally. I think I'm up 3-2 now.
It's all about consistency here, Bunny Hunter. He said they were in professional. That way they were always late. Because if you keep it up, it's like they say, if you always stay stoned, nobody can know you're not. Like you just always look and they're like, oh, that's just how his eyes are. It's not because he's actually stoned. And Eric the Red Tyler, always in the gym. Always, man.
Best Wi-Fi I got, so.
And it's the best background in the game. Shit, that looks like a green screen, but it looks super
that's not even a green screen.
Yeah,
and it looks like that's how good it looks. Yep. And the good lighting. He comes with the good. He does that to make his eyes pop. He can do this at home. He can do this at home. He just likes to win. Zane Cole, what is up, man? He said, let's go, man. MPTV, the Holy Trinity of Cappers. Let's go.
Holy Trinity, all right.
Yeah, I like that. When it's us three, we get Patty in here, man. That's a whole gang.
Dude,
right
Patty
there.
killed it last week. He went like 11-1 or something.
Dude, if Baja would have won, he would have won like 10 grand. He had one of them Dev the Dude 8,000 ones up, man. But
wow.
MPTV, appreciate you coming out, man, hanging out. Seen him on Range and BC Dave's show on Friday night. They had a great show, dude. I was on there. They were killing it. What is up? Why House Troll? What is up? I like the Viking thing. But he said, hey, fellas, what is up, man? Sicky said that plus 450 underdog last night. I bet last night was winning every second. Oh, you bet. Oh, God. Weber Almeida.
Dude, that was insane. I watched that fight. And I was just like, oh, my God.
Bro, I posted a 5-leg parlay on my Discord, and I hit it, but it had Brennan on it. And I
saw the odds on Brennan. Do you know what the odds were on that?
666. On mine, it was 666, dude.
I was like, why is Cody putting a 666 for someone
I didn't even
parlay
look.
that he already hates?
Yeah, bro. That's why I don't be betting online. I didn't even look at the number. I go, Brendan, he's winning. I didn't do no tape. That's why I hate being that guy. And then
I didn't do no tape.
No tape, 5-legger, you know, but I know you saw that Barzola call the other day. Yeah, and that was an excellent call, man. And came out, he was getting worked a little bit for like a couple minutes, and then just Barzola that dude, man. Who would be your Marcus Williams? What up, Marcus, man? Appreciate you coming out. Marcus goes out, man. He gets to go do all the cool stuff. Going out to the Apex. He said, who would be your biggest disappointment for UFC male and female fighters so far this year? Females, Howard Gee, dude. I had so much faith in Howard.
That's a good one.
So much faith in Howard.
She's so much better than that
knocked out
fight.
In 13 seconds. Knocked out by anybody. Male, I don't know. Who do you guys got?
Terrence McKinney.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a pretty good one.
He really fell off.
I'm scared for him. I'm literally scared for him in this fight. I like McKinney.
I do too.
Yeah, but dude, if he had a round and a half of cardio,
it's not even cardio. It's mental. That dude's in too good shape to gas out after 5 minutes of just taking someone's back. He had Nazim's back for 5 minutes in the first round. He needs movement. If that dude's striking so good, but he doesn't move his feet or his head. He just stands there like this and throws but if he would move and use that athleticism, dude, and just explode on people, it would be so much better. AJ said I smashed the line at minus 185. Mariovs, what is up, Mariovs? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us every single week, man. You're the best. Pick'em MMA, what's up? Pick'em MMA said, what's good, guys? Man. Last night's Bellator card was great for me. I caught a live dog at plus 2,500 in Bellator. Khabib's boy got choked out by some Brazilian. Yep. By Hugo
got him, yeah.
Yep.
There you go. I called that one too. I was super stoked when I saw that. Me and Couch Warrior both had him by sub.
Nice. And he almost had him in the first round too, man. And then finally sunk it in. Daz Files. Hey, Sicky. We on Jose. Let's go. Let's go, Daz Files. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us. Daz. Everybody check out Daz Files on Twitter and Instagram. He puts out good bets, puts out good stuff. Daz Files, spelled just like that. Toast Bets. Excited to make some money today before we ship up to Boston for my first live UFC event. Oh, that's awesome. And that's a great card too. He said, love the content and work you put in. It inspires me. Hell yeah, man. That's a good card to be your first card to go to. You get 2 title fights and all kinds of excellent name recognition on that card. So good luck. You're gonna have fun at that card, dude. For sure. It's a great time of your life, man. So and appreciate the kind words too, Toast Bets. Mushroom, what up, Daz? Robert Saldino, what is up, Saladino? McKinney locked in, Kali ready to go, and McGee eyes wide open for blood. Going for roller coaster parlay. Let's go. I think he's out in Utah too, man. I bet he's in drop. I bet it's so nice and pretty out there in Utah right now to look at. Like you're seeing the mountains.
Never been in Utah.
Me neither, but it's like
in Vegas, but and then San Diego. Those like the 2 farthest.
Well, San Diego is supposed to be like the best. Like I heard Cormier and them talking about it, said that's like the most beautiful place in America. Like hands down.
It was amazing.
I want to go. I've been to Sacramento.
Colorado was awesome too. Colorado's awesome.
Me and my buddy Snacks went to Sacramento last year, but I just seen like a lot of homeless people. You know what I mean? I seen the cookie store. see that everywhere, to be honest. But it was a good time. I want to go to San Diego though. It's tricky. What's up? Had a Bellator 17 legger for 7.5 grand. It went 15 and 17. Probably Khabib's boy and Dalton Rasta. But dude, I wanted to bet, since I got a little money online now, I wanted to bet Aaron Jeffries and Justine Kish as underdogs. They just weren't big enough. They were only like plus 130, 140. I was hoping for that plus 300 Bellator underdog stuff.
Yeah.
Shevchenko was a huge letdown. Yeah, McKinney's burned everybody. Keith, my boy Keith, what is up, man? Everybody go follow Keith on Twitter too, just like that. K1ETH. He said, bro, go Leon Edwards, kick that punch bag. He don't get him started. He'll be out there. Don't worry, Keith. He's gonna be doing some tutorials out here. That's why we get him on the show, man. He's hands on when he's breaking down a fight.
You know it.
Doing double legs, hitting the bag. He might have to, man. Do the one that he got Usman with. Right over left straight with the freaking high kick right behind it. Mushroom smash the like. Let's go. Pick him MMA. Brendan got a lucky knee KO. I had his opponent who had beating him up for plus 350 live. Yeah, that was a mismatch. Like he literally was giving him one of them beatings that these young dudes need to get, and learn like, damn, I need to work on my striking just in case my grappling doesn't work out. And that was what he was on his way to getting. And then he got that lucky KO. So maybe this kid, man, he's meant to be the undefeated king. Who knows? He's good. He said, bro, please headlock that red punching bag. We cashing tonight. Utah's the slights of heaven. I bet, dude. Enjoy that time out there. Get that fresh air, man. Breathe in that fresh air. That kicks Lee up. All right. We made it through the comments. We're going to start off this card, and you guys know my fights are a little out of order, but it is what it is. We got Terrence McKinney versus Mike Breeden. We're going to start off with that one. Tyler, I'm going to let you start this one off, man. How you seeing this one going?
All right, so for McKinney versus Breeden, it's tough because, McKinney's path is he needs to get a win early, like first round, maybe the slightest bit into the second. Otherwise, he just falls apart. So I do think McKinney's probably the winning side, but I didn't bet McKinney, and instead I actually bet Breeden by knockout because I think if he wins, he's going to win by knockout. I do think I'm going to lose that bet, but the odds were nice enough that a little lunch money bet on it sounds like a nice plan. If I end up hitting the bet, great. Then I'll eat some nice lunch on Monday, and if not, well, I won't eat lunch Monday. So, but no, I do think McKinney's going to win. He's my pick, but you can't trust the guy as a big favorite when you can get the opposite side of a McKinney fight at plus money and especially like over plus 400 by KO. You got to take it. So, yeah, I guess I'm on both sides.
I like it. Yeah, it's tough to call this fight. It's a tough fight to call. Mike Breeden's not as bad as people say. If you go watch him fight Natan Levy last fight, like I thought he won that fight kind of. It was very close. Natan won the first round in a close fight. The second round could have went either way. Mike Breeden was actually the favorite going into the third, and then I thought he won the third because Levy was pretty tired. He's got a good forward pressure striking style. He puts a pace on you. He's willing to take a punch to give some. He's usually pretty durable. I know he didn't look that durable against Alexander Hernandez. He hit him with some clean shots, and that was a short notice fight, and he just got clipped pretty early. He got hurt to the body a couple times versus Natan Levy, survived, came back. Terrence McKinney, man, this kid's obviously got all the talent in the world. He's got that sick 1-2 that he hit for Vola with. He hit Drew Dober with and hit him with the flying knee and all that stuff. And it was a great fight. So I don't know. He falls apart. He's got the excellent wrestling. He's got phenomenal jiu-jitsu. He's got decent striking. It just looks good because he's so powerful, but it's really very untechnical and not that good. Like he throws weird punches, he throws a lot of head kicks. If I was him in this fight, I'm going to take AJ McKinney to get that first round. Terrence McKinney to get the first round submission, man. But I'm not going to bet nothing on this because I've been saying that for his last 3 fights, and he just keeps getting messed up. So give me McKinney, first round submission, but no confidence in it.
Isn't it crazy that McKinney to win in the first round is like minus?
Yo, what's up?
Look at that guy.
What is up, man? Got him in. We got you in, bro.
So like, is it good? Like, can y'all hear me and stuff?
Yep, we can hear you. Cool. Everything looks good. Everything's good.
Beautiful.
Shoot.
Glad to be here, by the way. Hell yeah, man. We're happy to get you on the show, bro. Appreciate all the support you always do for the community. Yeah, of course.
Sure. And you've
anytime.
You've been chatting with me and talking with me for a long time, dude. And I appreciate this. It's awesome to get to sit and hang out with you, man.
The man with the whiteboard. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Tyler, it's good to meet everybody, huh? It's fun like this, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Come on. So, shoot, man, let break down what you've seen in this Terrence McKinney and Mike Breeden fight. And you see anything in the weigh-ins and stuff?
Well, the weigh-ins, Terrence looked great, but like he always looked great. Like he's always built good, you know. He's always that lean little person. Breeden weigh-ins, he did look good, like honestly. But I mean, I think that's just how like Breeden is built. You know what I mean? But like at this fight, just mind you, I'm not gonna bet it. I'm not gonna bet it. This one's for me is stay away. It's too many because Terrence is literally coming off of his last fight, which is 27 days ago, and that's woo. And then Breeden is he's Breeden. That's all I'm gonna say. He's Breeden.
We get you.
He has okay striking, I guess, but his defense is horrible. And if he gets clipped, which Terrence can clip him because he is fast and he has decent power like in his hands. So I want to say Terrence by like KO, maybe by a sub, because I'm pretty sure like Breeden doesn't really have any like wrestling or ground game like that. But that minus 300 line, nah, I can't do it.
So you stayed away from everything on this? Stay away.
Yeah. Well, I am personally. I'm not touching this 10-foot pole.
I feel like that's the smart thing to do. Johnny, what did you decide? Did you put the whole bankroll on something on this?
I took out like a third mortgage on my house and no.
Rountree sub.
Yeah, decision. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, everyone's probably gonna say the same stuff. McKinney, like he's very talented, but cardio's not there. Something in his head's not there. He can knock out Breeden in the first round. He can submit him in the first round. If he does not do that in this fight, he's probably gonna lose, and Breeden's gonna win in the second or third round. I don't think this fight gets to the third round, but I'll say round 2, Breeden wins. So the bets are McKinney by KO or sub, however you want to play it, or Breeden round 2. That's just how it's going to be. I'm picking McKinney by knockout in the first round because I do think he can starch him on the feet. And I think Breeden's been knocked out a couple times, like super quick in the first round too. So McKinney has that ability to do it. And he's on short notice. And we saw him last time on super short notice against Dober. He went for it. And he might do the same shit. And if he does, he might only have 3 minutes of cardio instead of a round. So give me McKinney by knockout. Not even confident whatsoever, though.
No confidence, huh? Okay. All right. I like that. So
Joe, if y'all need some more live demos of how fighters are going to do stuff, you just let me know. It sounds like it was a hit the last time I did that.
We need it. That is great. Seriously,
that was awesome, man.
People
were like, I can't wait
back here I can use. So
exactly.
Nice, beautiful.
There was somebody was like, I can't wait for Tyler to show us how to do a double leg takedown instead of a single leg.
Yep. It was great.
I'll teach y'all. Don't worry.
AJ said that I remember 138 showing us how Renat shoots takedowns, then Renat knocking Lee down, never getting to see the takedown. Yeah, that fight was wild, man. Renat.
I will never forget that fight.
I don't know. I think maybe some of us might end up losing money on Renat based off that fight just because he looked so phenomenal, but he's fighting a heavyweight.
Renat still shoots shit takedowns. I will stand by that. They're horrible.
Stand by that. I stand on that.
He gets sloppy at times, especially later in the fight.
Yep. Sicky said it's a rough pick on LOL. I would have been up 4 units last night. Yep. I heard it 5 for 5 tonight. We're getting that sweep, Keith. We're getting that sweep, man. We're too damn hard to not get a sweep tonight.
Blood money all day.
Yep, blood money, baby. Pick'em MMA said Dalton Rasta costed me 2 units. He's the only guy that lost me money on that card. Oh, you had a nice card. You had a nice one. Wallin, I like that name. Said blood money, best UFC, better in the business. Appreciate the kind words.
He's all right. He's all right.
Don't
make his head. Don't get his head too big.
That's my guy, but he's okay.
He's all right. I've been getting some flack lately though, but Keith's right. 5 for 5 tonight. I know Tyler said he posted 5, so he's gonna get 5 for 5 too.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Man with the whiteboard.
A couple mine are already out because they were from Bellator last night. So
yeah, dude. Tyler's got a crazy parlay going too, man. So
14 legger.
14 leggers, and 6 already hit. 6
6 already hit, and then I got some tonight, and then I got 3 of them on the Singapore card.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see. I bet Breeden.
Holloway.
Yeah, Holloway's one of them for sure. That was, you can't not. That's free. Like,
True.
You just put it in for free.
Yes, and it does. It's, I mean, dude, I would literally shit if the Korean Zombie somehow beats Matt. Like, how does he beat him? Decision,
no
lucky
way.
knockout.
The only person that's going to beat Holloway is Volkanovski.
Right.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
seen it.
He's
Yeah,
like
Holloway. Hey, you
Yeah.
said it yourself. Max throws a beating on Topuria. You just said it yourself. You just said that.
He does.
That
Max
came out
was
of
a
your
beating
mouth.
on Topuria for sure.
Now, probably right now, yes.
Yeah, like Topuria, he's just too
I
young.
don't want to
and he
say
doesn't
it.
have yet.
I don't want to say it. I love Topuria.
Although that fight would be like you know, close fight,
So
decent
fucking
fight,
good. Yeah.
decent scrap.
Yeah, it would. I don't know. I might take Topuria in that, to be honest. I don't know. Like, if you give me some good dog, like plus 1.
Oh yeah, if he's like plus 250. Oh yeah, I'm going Topuria all day. I'll bet.
120.
Yeah, and Topuria, dude, I'm like Topuria versus Volkanovski. But another good thing, yeah, like live bet Breeden. If he makes it out of the first round,
Yeah.
and he's probably took a
I can
beating and was
definitely see
controlled
that.
the whole, maybe knocked down once, controlled for 3 minutes. That's a good thing right there. I might do that. I get the live bet. I got like 1,000 something on the account.
Oh
now.
Cody, you are going. You
I'm
are
a
too
total
excited right now.
degenerate, bro. I don't even.
I'm a total degenerate.
I'm gonna cash all that money off online. It's like, dude, I can't mentally just have a casino in my bedroom and not be like, I'm gonna go play some blackjack. Like,
Fantastic. What you need to do though is you need to put so much money in, only do that, and then take what you want out, and then just that's what I do. So I don't like do base. I have fun money, you know, but UFC money is like UFC only money.
yeah, but I can't do it. I'm like, whoa, this is just blackjack only money for 10 minutes. I'm telling you,
3 hours later.
Yeah, it took me so long to get to the point where I can just go put, because I'd be chasing bets and stuff like that, all that. McKinney round 1 or bust, yeah. SK, Nathan,
Pretty much.
Darius, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming out. He said, "What's the over under on Daukaus being the first fighter to die in the ring tonight?" Khalil was in great shape today too, man. Let's dance. Some of my favorite cappers, man. Appreciate them kind words. Let's dance. And you coming out, hanging out with us tonight.
Sir.
Non-addictive. Thank you. What is up, non-addictive? See, that's what I don't. I'm addictive when it comes to this bet. I'm better at the casino, man.
Oh, God.
Jay said, "Sexy boy, stop moving your phone, making me dizzy, homeboy." He's chilled. And
Part of the game.
Yep. So I'll part of the game. You gotta get these good picks. There's some little stuff that comes along with it. Terrence has 1 minute
Actually,
to his thing. No one wants to talk about it, but everyone knows it. Modify your home loan and bet it on Breeden. Okay.
Oh wow.
Right, MPT.
he said, "Woo."
Breeden plus 1,000 round 2. JJ says. Luque RDA.
Wait, what?
Really?
Breeden round 2 plus 1,000. That's what JJ said.
Yeesh.
That's pretty good. It might be plus 1,500. What? I don't. Well, you can't live bet a finish in that round, can you? You just live bet.
No, you can only do like live bet like the per minute, like what minute it's gonna end.
You want to give us a quick rundown of what you've seen on the weigh-ins, or do you want to do it for every? Or do you want to do it every fight?
Yeah, we can do that because I don't really remember off top of my head.
Yep. Unity,
But
appreciate you coming out. This is my dude, our dude from the Layer Cake Discord and from everywhere, man. Great supporter.
That man's a good dude for sure.
He really
He's
is.
a good dude.
Everybody in the Layer Cake Discord, I'm not even talking
for real
about,
though.
are like good people. Like we keep
Positive people. There's no really shit talking there.
Yeah.
Like JohnnyKpicks guy, he's all right though.
Tyler's got to bring the white.
Johnny K's okay.
Yeah.
So the only problem with that is it takes me forever to write things on the board so you can actually read them. So the amount of time it takes me to film my video, what year is this? To record my video, dude, it's like for like a 45 to an hour video that goes up on YouTube, it's like 3 hours worth of recording. So that would take forever.
People, dude, it takes to do it right, and
and then cuts and all that.
Yeah, and
editing.
I don't do hardly any editing. I just crop off the part where I walk up and push the on and off button.
Yeah.
My thing is just bringing in Tapology, bringing in my Instagram, and then I go to our Layer Cake Discord and bring up people's bets, dude. And it's just doing that live, it's hard to do for me because I'm not very good on computer stuff. So I'm trying to talk and while I'm down there clicking and stuff. But Dude, we're gonna get the Leon Edwards head kick because that's
you
what.
Like I've actually broke that down before, like on one of my videos. I don't remember which. Okay, so all right, if you can hear me, so essentially what Leon was doing is he was standing southpaw, so I'll stand southpaw. So what he was doing is he was trying to get Usman to slip the cross, right? He was trying to get him to slip the cross, and when he got him to slip the cross, what Usman didn't do correctly is Usman slipped like it was a boxing slip. Because he thought we were boxing at this moment, that's what's going down. So when he did a boxing slip like this, what does that do? Well, it sets your face up to get kicked right in the dome. So what Usman did was make the mistake of thinking, oh, I can boxing slip this because he's throwing a cross and then I can come back. That was a bad move. What he should have done instead is slip like he was doing kickboxing style. He's got the chin blocked with the shoulder and got his hand here. That might not have saved him because he still would have ate the kick. But what Leon did is he threw that cross, knowing it might not necessarily hit, but because the hip's already loaded on the cross, he then snaps that thing right up. So in full speed, it's boom, just like that, and he knocks him on his ass. That was actually one of my go-to moves back in the day. Not that I was anywhere near as good as Leon Edwards, let's be honest, but my coach used to drill that at me constantly.
Don't shortchange yourself, Tyler. You were just as good, if not better.
Just didn't have the opportunity.
Didn't have the opportunities.
We can get you up there. He's like, you just got to take. So there's this thing. So like in Illinois, if you take an MMA fight in Illinois, it's on the official athletic commission that if you kick the opponent in the balls and he can't continue, you win by knockout.
What?
So Artem's been scheming this thing. He's like, dude, we just need to get your.
That's why they're not coming to Chicago.
Yeah, in Illinois, only Illinois is the only state that has this rule.
Dude, that makes total sense why they haven't come to Chicago.
Bro, they call me Cody the dick kicker Luque out here, bro. I'm undefeated.
Yeah,
sexy boy dick kicker.
Okay, I'll get you
Spit my shit right here.
Come on, man. Fight Jay Ellis. You fight Jay Ellis twice.
Kick him right in the dick,
then we can get you on the contender series. And I'm like, dude, it's not going to happen, but all right.
That is hilarious. See, this is the most interactive show in the game.
You got it, guys. You got it.
Yes, sir.
Where else people breaking down the damn Leon Edwards kick in the gym, man? Nobody's doing it.
Nobody but the man with the whiteboard.
That's right.
Exactly. Let's see. All right.
Iyer versus Ilya would be a good fight.
That would be a good fight.
We got to see Ilya versus Mavsar still, even though I think Ilya wins, but we still got to see it. You know, any shoeies
Ilya
tonight?
would destroy Mavsar.
I don't think we got any shoeies tonight.
Like before, like maybe a couple fights ago, I thought it'd be a close fight. No, Ilya all day.
Let's go. All right. BC Dave in the house. Good luck tonight, homies. Good luck,
Good luck, Dave.
Everybody. Tapology group 926, man. Is the best tapology group in the game. I filled out my thing. I was on there live.
I was gonna say, Cody.
I filled it out. It's the first time. So it's not good for you. I don't know why you're happy because I'm about to beat you. I mean, it's not really.
Dude, you can't beat me. I get second place all the time.
You can't beat me. I beat myself, Cody.
I beat myself.
Son of a bitch, man. I got like 5 or 6 times. I swear to God, second place.
Yeah, it's a tough one. So everybody, 926, go there. BC Dave will let you in, man, and it's a good time and it's killers. And appreciate you coming out tonight, Dave. And I enjoyed that show on Friday, and I'm gonna be out watching it on Fridays now, man.
Yeah, I gotta tune in on Fridays too. I keep forgetting about that.
Well, I know it was off for a little bit, so I didn't see it.
Yeah,
he's out. He got knocked out face.
Blue wide eyes.
Oh, Kamaru.
Yeah, that was rough.
The old dick kicker. That'd be my nickname in Illinois, bro. They'd be like, I'm not
Cody the
Cody.
dick kicker.
I like having sex. You want to have sex? Come on. You
want to have sex?
Next fight. Juliana Miller versus Luana Santos. Sexy boy. Let's let you break this one down. I know you got some real feelings on this one.
All right. I will go with the weigh-in report. All right. Santos, she looked phenomenal. I will say she looked good. She's dang, happy, smiling. Bang, bang. Miller now. Oh, God. This woman looked abysmal. She looked like death. She didn't want to smile. She had to force the smile going on. You know, she was flexing, but it wasn't really.
She looked better than a couple other people.
Yeah, exactly. But
not good, though.
I am scared for her. Now what's up, Cody?
Well, so you're like in Santos?
Santos? Yeah, for sure.
That's what I like. Decision.
I want to say Santos by the decision. Yeah. So I bet Santos on the just money line, but
Yep.
I would also bet the over and Santos by winning the fight.
Decision.
Because Miller, her striking is just
Terrible.
bad, terrible. Like it's
Super wild.
Not even wild. It's just like it's not even accurate, and her like defense is so fucking open, and it's like, oh, lady, you're gonna get hit. And then what I also don't like about her is subs. She will go for the sub like almost every damn time, and it's like, girl, get out the position, sweep, do something. Like, don't stay in there. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Now Santos, she actually has some like decent like stand up striking. She has these nice little jabs, little straight, to kind of, you know what I'm saying? And then she'll sweep. She'll like, she'll sweep the lady. She will, clinch cage you up, like up against the cage, and then like she actually works for the subs, which I really like about her. So, I mean, I'll just take Santos like that. I can't trust Miller, especially after a bad weight cut, and especially after her fight with Hardy. Yeah, Hardy.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
I'm not terrible. Johnny. What's up?
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
That was a good break. So Santos by decision and the over. So I like it. I agree with all that. Yannick, what do you got?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Santos too. I'm actually more confident now because of the weigh-ins and how Miller looked on there. Santos, making her UFC debut, it's always a little red flag for me. But Miller, I know she had her debut and she didn't look great, but she's still super green, super raw. Like both these girls are like, just coming into the MMA, if you want to say. They both have about the same amount of fights. But I think Santos at this point in her career, she's more polished on the mat. She's more polished in her striking. Miller does have that grit and like, intensity and aggressiveness, if you want to say. If you like that, cool. But if you want to go with the more technical fighter between the two, it's Santos. Now that Miller looked like crap on the scales, I was leaning more like this fight's going to go decision, but Santos has a chance to get the finish. Maybe in a third round, like maybe Miller gasses or makes a mistake, and Santos is more, like you said, Eric. She's more position over submission. So if she does get this fight to the mat, she's more technical. She waits for the right opportunity, and then she goes for it instead of Miller just going for it and not caring what happens, whether she gets reversed or whether she gets back, whether she's on top and then gets on her back. But I like Santos to win. The money line is actually pretty good. It's at minus 145, 140, 150 right now. Or you can do a round 3 or decision win for Santos, and that's at plus 100. So I'm looking at that. I might do like a little fun parlay, and I'm going to add that in there because plus 100 for that, I think that's going to hit.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not a bad line at all. I don't mind it. Tyler, who do you got in this one?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, kind of like everybody else, I'm taking Santos, but I'm not as confident as everybody else. I feel like this is a pretty, it's a pretty big, interesting spot because, I mean, you're in UFC now, so big deal.
Mm-hmm. True.
Not everyone
No.
looks that good in their first UFC fight. So,
keep going.
Okay. So anyway,
I forgot to mute. He doesn't. We'll have to let him know next time. Go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, so Santos, I think she wins. I think she's going to be the better grappler in as far as positionally. There is the sub threat from Miller. She is crafty. She can sneak some stuff in there. She's pretty dangerous because she's very aggressive, whether it's with striking or grappling. And sometimes aggression can win you fights. Like a lot of times, you don't necessarily have to be the better fighter, but if you're more aggressive, oftentimes you can get your opponent to start overreacting to things and backpedal a little bit more, having to worry too much. Like my coach used to always tell me, he used to say that the best defense is really good offense. And by really good offense, just keep laying it on, basically, is what he was getting at. So it's like, if you're laying on your shots, if you're just throwing punches, moving forward, landing shots, your opponent's on defense the whole time and they're not really doing much back. It's the same thing in grappling. If you're constantly going for submissions, your opponent's not really, they're defending submissions the whole time instead of being able to try to go for their own, unless they're super, super high level. And I don't think either of these ladies are to the level that like they can counter an armbar into a rear naked choke or some crazy thing like that. I don't know. So So I think that there is a path where Miller is just so aggressive, she's able to win minutes. But I think Santos is probably the better pick. I couldn't bet it myself, couldn't get there. But yeah, like I'll give a peek behind the window here because I put all my confidence ratings out on patreon.com/138MMA for anybody that's interested. And I gave this one only a 2, but I'm picking Santos, but only a 2 out of 10. 0 is not possible. 1 means I'm picking him barely. So a 2, as it goes, but I get 2. It's not that I'm not that confident in Santos because it's the debut, because Miller's so aggressive. But yeah, over-explain that one. But either way,
there you go.
No, I like it. Yeah, I'm on Santos. I bet Santos at -135. Just watching her, I think she's gonna have the better striking, a little bit better movement, a little bit more technical. And then I feel like this fight's gonna go to the ground a lot. And I feel like she's a judo black belt with pretty good judo, and then she's got good double legs too. So I feel like she's gonna have the wrestling advantage here too. I feel like Juliana Miller's usually like a size bully. She uses her aggression and her size to like work over girls and put pressure on them.
Like kind of like your girl Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe.
Runaway Chelsea.
Yeah. She's gonna. I guarantee I win money on her next fight when she fights somebody at 135.
She's fighting a bum. Yeah, probably.
Dude, Norma Dumont is the biggest weight bully in the UFC. She won't fight it. She goes, "Hey girls, hey 135ers, come up and fight me at 145. I can't make weight."
Good.
Bro, she can make weight. She's that with that dumper, she can make weight. But yeah, man, I think the comments might have stopped coming in too, dude.
oh,
I just had to leave out and come back in or something. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, man, I like Santos because I think she has the wrestling advantage, the judo advantage, and on the ground she can stay safe. So I think she wins. She's going to be on top, is what I'm saying when it's on the ground. Striking, I mean, it's not like her striking is phenomenal, but I think it's a little more technical. So I got Santos here. I might have to leave and come back in a second.
Yeah, the comments are still going. I just looked on YouTube. I don't know what is up with StreamYard, dude.
And it worked the whole time until just now. Like, you know what I mean? It did.
This is the second or third time now in a row.
And last time you said when you did whatever you had to redo a whole.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it. So you might have to keep coming in, coming out, and then we can just go that route.
Yeah, I'll do that. So next fight is Josh Parisian versus Martin Buday. I'll bring the comments up. Tyler, we'll let you start this one.
All right. So I think this one's pretty cut and dry. Buday is the better fighter. He's got the best path to victory. It's gonna be probably pretty boring. I think he's gonna put him up against the cage. He's gonna use that grappling and kind of wear on him there. Here's the problem with Parisian. He's got tools, but he doesn't know when to use them, and he doesn't know. And he uses the tools. He just doesn't know when to use them. Like, he's the type of guy that shows up to a job, and he's got what he needs for the tool is a wrench, right? He's got to undo these bolts, and he shows up with a damn hammer, and he's like, "Why isn't this working?" Well, that's the problem. So for Parisian, when you look at a guy like that, you got plenty of tools to use, and you just can't do it. So I think Buday knows how to use his tools, which he doesn't have like a huge toolbox, but what he does it really well. He's going to push guys against the cage. He's going to wear on him. He's going to land just enough strikes to keep it there. He's going to beat him up a little bit. He is pretty powerful in the open mat, but he doesn't have a lot of output. So he's just kind of like there. He does throw some naked kicks I don't like, but I don't think a guy like Parisian, who has the tools to capitalize on those naked kicks, I don't think he's going to do it. Because that spinning back fist he does, it's very unorthodox, and that could win him this fight, but he won't use it at the right time. So Buday is probably going to beat him.
Like that. I like that. I like the pick. The spinning shit's all he's got, in my opinion, in this fight. And I don't even Johnny, who do you like in this one?
Yeah, I don't want to say love, but there's not a lot of spots on this card. But I like Buday a lot. I think he wins this fight. He should win this fight. Like, I'm not saying he's a world beater. He's going to be the next top 5 guy, next champion or anything. But compared to Parisian, like, Parisian's not good anywhere. Like name one thing that he's actually like above average and like nothing. Like, maybe at terribleness. Yeah, that's it. So
he's got pretty good volume, I'd say.
In the first round.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So he doesn't have cardio. His durability is okay. I'll give him that. Durability is okay. But Buday should be able to outmuscle him. He's way better in the clinch. I think he's a better striker. He's going to throw more volume as the fight goes on. Maybe round 1 is close, but after round 2 and 3, like, that's when Buday is going to win this fight. So I see this fight going over 1.5, over 2.5. Buday by decision, Buday round 3 or decision. That's the plays to do on this fight. And yeah, give me Buday. I'll say he does win by decision, though.
I like that. Sexy boy. Who you got, bro?
Weigh-in report. Buday looked pretty good, pretty solid.
Nice.
Parisian also looked pretty much about the same, you know, just big boys, big toys, I guess. All day, I think it's
Buday.
Martin. Yeah, Buday. Sorry, my bad.
All day. All day. You
all day, Buday.
Yeah.
And just like what, you know, Tyler and Johnny said, like, you know, he's just gonna clinch him up against the cage for probably 10, 12 minutes and just, you know, pitter patter, do his little uppercut, do his hook he likes to do, maybe a little elbow. But Josh, like I said, so well to me, he's pretty durable. I think he can last like Buday's little peppering, powerful strikes, and Buday by decision all day.
I like that. Yeah, man. Josh Parisian got clinched up against the cage for like at least 10 minutes against Roque Martinez. Couldn't do nothing. Got threw around by Dontel Mays and literally beat pillar to post in the cage till he got finished on the ground. And
Dontel Mays is a good fighter, though.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Parisian's 15-6.
He's off.
Parisian's is 15-6. He's got 8 wins over guys that don't even have winning records. Like, he's never really actually beat anybody good in his career, even in the UFC. Buday and Roque Martinez, which he didn't even beat him. So I don't think Parisian's good anywhere. I think Buday is going to be a lot bigger than him. I think he's going to have like 20, 30 pounds on him in this fight. I think that he's going to be able to clinch him up against the cage, beat him up with them knees. I think even in the striking, like, Buday throws hard strikes, and I was thinking like that's Parisian's only way to get the win is that spinning bullshit that he throws.
Something crazy.
But like, dude, Buday is super durable. If you watch him versus Jake Collier literally comes out and probably throws 80 significant strikes in the first round and hits him with like 45, dude. And Buday took them all. And I think Collier's a lot better than Josh Parisian also. So, give me Buday. I think he does get it done by the 3rd round or decision. I think that'd be the best bet. I took Buday money line. I put 4 units to win 2. I like the line. I think it was good.
Nice.
I think he beats the shit out of Parisian, to be honest. Yeah, I don't mind that decision because he does like to clinch dudes up, hit him with them knees and stuff. But if he does get him down and get on top, there's a possibility he can finish him because he flattened Collier out, man, and had him flattened out and was beating him up for like the last, 50 seconds in the 3rd round. And if there had been a little longer, he'd have finished him. But yeah, man, give me Buday, and I'm super, super confident on that. We got our boy Fight Talk Only in the house, man. He has a great page on Twitter. You got to go check it out, man. He goes through, asks a ton of cappers, gives them each a fight and lets them break it down, man. You can go to his page and find out what cappers think for each different fight and stuff like that. And it's a really cool thing. I like doing it. I think I've won everything every time I've been on there. I don't know.
Oh, you think?
I'm not. I mean, I don't want to.
He knows. He knows he's won everything.
You guys know me. I don't even like to brag. That's not my. But on this, I'm gonna brag.
I just want to say this though to Fight Talk Only. Thanks for giving me the fight that like has a ton of red flags.
Which one did you get?
Amore and Ruiz.
Nice.
Well, I'm joking. I
got Poliana and Lucindo, which that's gonna be a tough fight too.
That's another one.
I'll go back out and bring in the things again. I don't know why. Like it literally worked for an hour and. A whole hour, and then
you're gonna have to do it every time before we start, like a fight. Just jump back in, and then we'll just refresh.
Yeah. So all right. Well, Pink Floyd said you'll win on Chandler's next fight in the LFA.
In the LFA,
you guys are sleeping on Chandler, man. At 135, she's about to. Be
I'm sleeping.
Dude, she's not good. She can't fight.
She's decent.
She's horrible.
She's not.
She's bad.
Saw in her last fight, she ran away, Cody. Literally.
Okay, so what did you think about Julija Storylenko's last fight?
We ain't talking about Julia.
$1 million.
Dog walk Molly, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and you seen what Chandler did to her, so it's like she's not bad. She just was against Norma. Norma Dumont's really good. Like she is.
Thank you for
like
saying that. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted for you to say.
Looking.
You said really good.
Looking.
Norma Dumont is really good. I'm with you on that one, John.
She's good.
She is good. Really good.
Skilled, very skilled.
But
I'm not saying she's going to be.
Who'd name her? Her last 4 wins are over 135.
Okay, she would be.
It's not her fault that her ass has a gravitational pull of its own. All right.
Well, there you go.
Can't change that.
Number one. Number two. If she does go down to bantamweight right now at bantamweight, she's a top 5 contender right now.
Yeah.
Who? Norma?
Dumont.
Oh, Norma?
Yeah. She could make it
Max
anyway.
Holloway's the champion at 135. You know what I'm saying? But they can't make it. So.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Talking about bantamweight for women's.
I don't
for
know,
Dumont.
okay.
I'm saying if she jumps down to 135, she is a top 5 contender right off the bat. That's how good she is.
She can't make it. That's what I'm trying to say. That like if
I'm
Max
just
Holloway
saying
down to 130,
if she can just
like surgery
decrease that booty for a little bit, she's good.
she got me as her strength and conditioning. I get her down there. I'm telling you that right now. Next fight.
Booty. Woo.
Is it
Wow.
Poliana? You see Poliana Viana? How she was doing it? That's how I get down right there.
I sent you that on purpose.
She's my style right there. She's my drift. If you catch my drift. Men's bantamweight division. Marcus McGee versus JP Buys. Johnny K. You start this one.
Johnny K. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of people on JP, and I get it to a degree, but I think Marcus is going to be too strong, too powerful, way better striking, good takedown defense. I know Bays also fought Montel Jackson, who was the bigger fighter, and he looked really good. But you have to remember too, Jackson, that was a short notice fight for Bays, and Jackson was supposed to fight a striker, not a wrestler, grappler kind of guy. So Bays did look decent. He got rocked a lot, but we know Montel Jackson can't finish anybody. He can knock down everybody, but not finish anybody. So he had him in some tough spots. So I think maybe people are remembering that. But Marcus McGee is a finisher, dude. He's going to knock him out, like on the feet for sure. And I don't see this fight going to the mat too often. If it does, I think Marcus is going to be too strong. He's going to stuff a lot of those takedowns too. So give me McGee. I think he does get this one done in the first or second round by knockout. I have him in a parlay. I know, it's a little dicey, but I'm just not that high on JP Buys moving up to bantamweight too. Like he's a smaller guy, but I know they kind of look the same at face-off. Like I thought Marcus would have a little bit better size advantage, if you want to say, but I think he's still going to be the stronger, like wider kind of guy. So give me Marcus to win. I'll say first or second round.
Okay.
Excuse me, my bad.
No, you're good. Who do you got in this? We'll take it to you on this then. Sexy boy, who you got, brother?
Oh, my bad. I got McGee. For sure. With his striking, he is fast, like decently fast for being like 30 something, right? He was like 35,
33, 34. Yeah.
He is pretty fast. He has like power in his hands, like when he lands with his little 1-2 combos most of the time. And just like Johnny said, he has like good, decent wrestling, and he can stuff him if he wants to, just because of his like size, I believe. Buys, his chin is suspect. I will say that his chin is very suspect. He's been like knocked out like two times in the UFC.
Yep,
at least 2. Yeah,
Bruno and Durden.
And
been knocked down like 8 times.
Yeah.
Oof. And I believe he falls off after like half a round, maybe 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. If I was watching it back. And his defense isn't really too good either. Like striking and wrestling. I guess he has like some good like wrestling, I guess, which he can kind of, I guess, go with him on like the mat, like let's say if they get there. But I think it's going to be Marcus McGee all day. Give me the caveman. Give me the caveman looking dude.
Yes, sir.
Caveman by knockout. Tyler, who
Caveman.
you like? Caveman by knockout. Let's go.
So in my video, I felt bad about this because I try to give both guys a path to victory, right? And I said that JP Bays or Buys, however you say it, has good wrestling and whatever. But like, man, I don't even know if it's good. It's like, it's all right. He's just not. He's not a UFC level fighter. He's breaks mentally. He breaks physically. He just doesn't stand a chance in the UFC. I don't think he's going to get a single win in the UFC. I don't see anybody. The reason I don't know why he's at 135 in this fight. Normally he's at 125. I don't see anybody at 125 he beats. I can't think of anybody at 135 he beats. Marcus McGee is a massive favorite for a reason. I think the odds are silly. He should be minus 1,000. Marcus McGee is going to beat him. I keep seeing people put bets out on JP Bay. It's like, oh, the line's wide.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of people on bet.
I think the line's narrow. I think you have a safe bet at like minus 500 on McGee,
parlay
no
piece.
problem. Like you could put $500 down, you're going to win 100. It's probably going to happen. Short of him going out there and like tripping and breaking his knee or something. Like I just don't see Bays winning this fight. I don't say it at all. I think McGee's a better grappler. I think he's a better striker. I think he's better everywhere. Maybe like even his takedown defense has looked better lately. And I mean, even if he does get taken down, I think he's a better grappler on the mat. I think he's going to sweep it, get on top, and win that way. I don't think Bays has a chance, and I don't understand all the love for Bays. And I think a lot of people, because it was the same thing you saw in the Cody Durden fight. That was one of my biggest bets last year. I think it was last year. Was Durden inside the distance over Bays, and everybody was like, because I think it was that first fight after we heard the whole scandal about Bays and his wife, right, or ex-wife, I guess. But everybody, I think it's people just sympathize with him, and they feel like, oh man, this guy needs a win, like whatever. But that's a fairy tale, and that's just not real. I just don't see it. Bays is getting destroyed in this matchup. You could bet McGee at whatever odds, and you're getting your money back plus some. He's safe for parlays. He's probably getting it done in the first round. I think it's an easy win for McGee, and I've felt bad having to give like a good, okay, Bays has good wrestling. Like he has good takedown entries, but he doesn't finish them super well.
He has a sneaky guillotine.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
I could say that.
I don't think, but guillotines are the worst submission to you.
I know.
If you get caught in a guillotine, as outside of somebody like say, like if Brian Ortega catches you, but if you get caught in a guillotine by most fighters, man, you don't deserve to be in there. Guillotines are the easiest thing to escape, especially if you get caught in a standing guillotine and can't get out of that. I don't understand it, but it happens.
Oh shit, Josh Frem's coming up.
Man,
yeah, that was bad too. I'm gonna talk about that when we get there. Don't worry.
Trayshawn got him slickety slick.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be like say anything bad. I'm taking McGee. I'm not no confidence. I'm taking him by knockout. But dude, honestly,
no confidence, Cody.
No, because listen, JP Buys is actually a pretty good fighter. Like you might as well bet Frem over McGee. He's got a way easier opponent. Like JP Buys, the thing is, he has good wrestling, he has good submissions, and at 135, he's durable. If you watch him fight Montel Jackson, he almost submitted him 3 different times. Like was close as fuck to submitting him. Right, his wrestling is good. Marcus, he got him in a guillotine almost 2 times. But the thing is like Montel Jackson's a good wrestler, man, and he was able to land takedowns on him, reverse him, got him to grapple with him. And at 135, he's durable. Yeah, he got knocked down like 4 times, but dude, Montel Jackson's good, dude, and he hits hard, and he's like almost 6 foot with giant hands. And JP Buys was able to go to decision. And the thing is that he took that fight on short notice at 135. And then after that fight, he went back down to 125. So he wasn't trying to muscle up and be a big 135er and get his cardio up. He just took it on an off fight. And I'm telling you, he did good in that fight. Like he might have won one of the rounds, the first rounds. And he did better. And now he looked thicker. I was looking at his stuff, where he's training and stuff, and he looked thicker. And he's going to fight at 135, and I think he's going to be more durable. And I seen Marcus McGee with my own eyes get taken down by a lower level, good good black belt dude.
You were playing too much blackjack, Cody.
Yeah, that's why. But I seen him get choked out in the first round with my own eyes like 4 fights ago, and he really didn't put up too much resistance. You know what I mean? Not to say that that's going to happen, but JP Buys has a path to victory here, and that's to wrestle him. I've watched Marcus McGee fight other lower level, like literally like lower level guys that were able to go over a round and a half where they were able to land takedowns on him and then like decently strike with them. It's kind of weird. I don't think Journey Newsom's as good as people think. I mean, I don't think anybody thinks he's good, but we're basing Marcus McGee off of tearing up Journey Newsom, and Journey Newsom's not all that good. And he's one of the smallest dudes in that weight division. You know what I mean? He's literally like 5'4", 5'5", and not good. He's not good anywhere. Where JP Buys, man, I'm telling you. And then at that face off, he was thick looking. It's like,
Buys is also 5'5".
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm telling you, he's bigger though. Dude, Journey Newsom he has no, like, where's he good at?
Journey
Nowhere.
Newsom would be JP Buys though.
Journey Newsom would? You guys are crazy. He barely beat.
I think anybody in the UFC beats
Fernie Hernandez. Dude, you watch. I'm telling you, dude. Did you guys? If you
Fernie Garcia?
Who wins out of Marcus McGee and Montel Jackson? Dude, Marcus McGee's not that great.
See, that's a tougher fight. But hear me. That's why I said it with my breakdowns. Montel Jackson was supposed to fight a striker, and on super short notice, JP Buys came in, and he's not a striker at all. He's more of a grappler, which is why he was kind of like,
but Montel
up in arms a little bit.
He's a wrestler, though, so that shouldn't.
But he doesn't wrestle. Well, that's his problem, and we could talk about that in the next Montel Jackson fight because he doesn't wrestle, and he's a better wrestler than he is a striker.
I'm just saying, JP Buys does have a path to victory here to wrestle this.
He does. Yes, you're right. And it's first round sub or bust.
I think Josh Frem's a better at that price, a better bet than McGee because like Jamie Pickett.
Well, I'm glad you said that too because I have Fremd.
Yeah, I like Frem, but I like McGee, but he's just unproven. And then we seen him come in on short notice and beat up a dude that's not that good. I'm just trying to tell everybody kind of be.
I just think Newsom's better than JP Buys.
Marcus Williams with the dono, man. He said, showing some love from Atlanta, Georgia. True supporters spend some money with those who provide good content. We enjoy watching, man. I really appreciate that,
awesome.
Man. I can't wait. I'm going to have this ad all up and do my bucket list. Go out to the Apex. He's been out to the Apex for 2 cards, man. Show me some videos.
That's awesome. I definitely want to do that for sure.
It looks like I got to do it before I die or they stop doing it. Like, that's the coolest thing in the world.
If they wouldn't charge like $1,500 a ticket, then maybe I would.
Yeah, for the fucking Apex too.
I'm going to be about that life. I'm going to be about that 15.
I mean, if you would jump it down to like app that, I'd be down. I know you get like free drinks, you get free food, all the good stuff. I get it. But yeah, you get everything, but like it's not worth $1,500.
Baby.
Like, is it unlimited free food? Because I could probably eat $1,500 worth of food.
Well, they have root beer there too.
Hey, we're in.
On the rocks.
Like,
too,
I'm
man.
in.
Yeah. Out the bottle, they got the good bottle root beer, man.
Give me like 12 root beers. Keep them coming, bro.
They have that. Like they have that. Not your father's root beer.
Appreciate that, dono, Marcus, and you're the man, dude. You're the man for real. He puts in big bets too, and he got screwed with me on Jan Blachowicz too. So he put in a big
Alex
bet.
Pereira, baby.
Just another shoey bet that John won. It was a close fight, though. I will say. I'm not bragging or anything.
Chronic Combat Conversation said, "Let's go, boys. Let's go, man. These dudes are awesome. 2 awesome dudes, man. MB and the Guru. Chronic Combat Conversations. Follow them on YouTube. Follow them on Twitter, man. They're great dudes. They put out great shows all the time. And I was on their show, and it was a good time. And we're gonna get them back on our show here soon,
for sure. So. Get those guys to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Come on,
sir.
They do great stuff."
Mr. D said, Parisian future hot dog eating champ. Those are the facts. Buday all day. Finish may be possible in the third
round.
I think it's possible. More likely to go to decision, but I see it as possible. Yeah, I really thought. Yeah, me too. I'm with you. And he should have won. He even had Parisian beat up and
he gassed out before Parisian did.
Yeah, dream fight. Rocky Martinez versus Chris Barnett. John Newquist, our boy, what is up, man? $10 donation. I really appreciate that, John. That is awesome. He comes out every week and he's been giving donations, and it's just because he's
appreciate it, Johnny.
Dude. He puts out good stuff on Twitter too, man. John Newquist, look him up. He puts out his bets, he puts out different picks, and he does good at all of his stuff, man. Like I said, he killed me on DraftKings one day. He was above me, and then I had he like I was in the money, he was in the money, but then I had Holly Holm and he had Bueno Silva and then won. So I know he had to win something good that day. But
also with John, he's pulling some UFC cards. He got a Izzy color wheel the other day, and that's a super rare card. That's an awesome card.
What's that out
of? Select this year, 2023 Select. Mm-hmm. Like that's a super rare card, like an Izzy one.
It's crazy.
Fucking full.
Freaking awesome.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Said it was funny when the big cowboy said that insult for Johnny K. Yeah, we're getting this ain't Vladimir though, right?
Dude, is that you?
Is that you? We want you on the show.
Son of a bitch. You need to come on the show.
I almost messaged him, but I didn't give him enough time. But if this is yeah, man.
Glad if that's you, you're getting on a show and we're gonna have it out for a little bit.
Bulgarian cowboy insult. He said, suck it.
We're gonna have like a 10 minute you and me conversation real quick. And then I'm gonna be cool. I'm cool about it, but I just want to throw out my.
I posted at least 5 times a week to different stuff, man. So love it. All right, I'm gonna back out and bring up the next chat while everybody's going over this. But the next fight I love: Francis Marshall versus Isaac Dulgarian. Sexy boy, you start this one real quick for us.
All right. I think Francis Marshall is a well-balanced fighter, I guess you would say. Like he has good striking, decent power. He's fast with it. But I believe he mostly goes for takedown stuff. So like that's his bread and butter. He has good, I believe, top control. Like he can kind of like smother his guys like when he can. I don't really know much about Isaac Dulgarian except like he is fast like with his hands, I believe, and he has like decent pop behind him. And yeah, that's all I can really say. But I do have Isaac as a underdog for like $5 or something. So I think he can get the job done.
Okay. JohnnyKpicks. Who do you got?
Yeah. So I like Marshall as a fighter. I think he's very good. He's very well rounded. Good striking, good combos. He's durable. Wrestling takedowns could use a little bit of work, but he's not awful. But he's got very good grappling, very good submissions too. So Dulgarian, very good wrestler, good takedowns. He's finished every fight in the first round. He's only had 5 professional fights, finished all of them in the first round. So we don't know what's going to happen if this fight gets extended. This is another live betting spot that I really like. If this fight gets to round 2, and if Marshall looks like he lost that fight and he lost that round and he's plus money, I'm going to jump on the Marshall train here because I think he gets that finish in the second or third round with his grappling. He's got very good grappling. I think Dulgarian's going to be pushing that takedown, pushing the takedowns, even if he's gassed, like he's going to keep pushing those takedowns. That's what he's used to doing. Marshall's going to he's going to get a reversal, get on top, get the back, something like that. And then Dulgarian's going to get, gassed out a bit. And I think he's going to be submitted in the second or third round. So give me Marshall to win. I'll say submission, second or third round. And it wouldn't shock me if this goes to decision, but I do think Marshall wins this fight no matter what.
Okay. All right, Tyler. Can't wait to hear what you got to say. Let me hear it.
Okay, so I'm on Dulgarian. Not because I have any confidence in it. We don't know anything about Dulgarian really, but we do know a decent amount about Francis Marshall, just based on his Contender Series fight, his fight in the UFC, whatever. With Dulgarian, we know he's a good wrestler. That's about it. We know that he gets in there quick, wins fights fast, but he's not really fighting the best level of competition. But that's not his fault. You fight who's put in front of you. And I do know that on the regional scene, it's really hard to find high level competition. So I would rather take the unknown on Dulgarian and probably not bet. I'm not going to bet it. I haven't bet it. I'd rather take the unknown on Dulgarian, and then at the end, if I miss it, say, you know what, he was an underdog, it's whatever. Then take the known in Francis Marshall that I'm not super confident in, and then feel like, man, wish I would have thought of, I wish I would have instead. So for me, I'm going to take Dulgarian. I do think he's a solid wrestler. I do think that although Marshall's a pretty good wrestler as well, I think the wrestling of Dulgarian is going to be just a bit better just based on his credentialed background. So that's kind of where I'm at, but no confidence.
And he's big too.
Yeah, he's big.
Isaac. Pretty shredded.
I like Francis though, and I definitely like him more with his size, man. He's 2 inches taller. He's going to have a little bit of reach. The thing is, I mean, you watch Dulgarian's tape and you do see he murders guys, but he's murdering bums, man, like legit trash cans. Even the last guy, if you go look at his record, you're like, oh, he beat a dude that's 7-2. That guy's he's a straight boxer. He's got professional boxing wins, and he's not good at MMA. He's definitely not good at wrestling, that's for sure. But so Francis Marshall, well, I'll start with Dulgarian. Phenomenal wrestling, phenomenal BJJ. His striking, though, suspect. That you've seen against TJ Brighton, he comes out with a big head kick, and that looked decent. But then Brighton hits him with a couple of good punches, dude, and he just starts not panic wrestling, but he starts wrestling, trying to get it off the feet. On the ground, dude, he's good at beating you into giving up your back. You know what I mean? If he's on top, he's going to punch you and you give up your back. He chokes you. If he's on your back, he's going to try to choke you. You give up the mount and he punches you to sleep. But like I said, he's fought the lowest level of guys. And then he's coming out, he's ran through everybody in like the first 2.5 minutes. So we don't know what his cardio is like. You can't say that he's going to gas, but we know with guys or any fighter like Jacqueline Amore, Terrence McKinney, when they come out with this trying to finish you at all times from the start of the fight, you can't keep that up for 15 minutes. Most people can't unless you're on some shit. You know what I mean? But Dulgarian, so he's got phenomenal wrestling, phenomenal jiu-jitsu, good ground and pound, good subs. The problem is like Francis Marshall's well-rounded, man. He's got really good boxing. You've seen him knock out a boxer in Marcelo Rojo, who's a good striker. He knocked him out cold. Then you see his grappling's good. That last fight with William Gomez was tough, but dude, William Gomez is fucking tough, and he's going to be good in the UFC, and he's going to get a lot of wins.
And how did Marshall do in the third round?
He took him down and started beating him up when he finally.
He did amazing. He almost got the finish.
Yeah, but Gomez is tough, man. He was stopping some takedowns, and his striking is just so good. And that's what you need to learn, though. Like when you're young, you got to take these losses, man. Then you learn, like, damn, there's these kickboxers out here that I can't get down, so I got to get my striking better because, or you know what I mean? Well, like you wrestle another dude, you can't get him down. Like, damn, my wrestling's got to get better. Like, however you lose, that's why, like, I thought that Brennan kid should have probably lost last night. Then you got to learn some new shit, but he will anyways. But I like Marshall being bigger. Marshall has excellent wrestling himself, and he has excellent BJJ himself. So, like, when you got two really good wrestlers that fight each other, one might get a takedown on the other, but they very rarely just hold them down. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like you go watch a college wrestling match, and you very rarely see somebody get pinned because they're so good that as soon as they're hitting the ground, they're both scrambling, they're getting up. I see a lot of that happening. I see Francis surviving a tough first round, but like I can nowhere in my mind see Dulgarian just coming out, taking Francis Marshall down, the bigger guy. You kind of seen it last night if you watched Bellator with AJ or Dalton Rasta and what's the other dude's name?
Aaron Jeffrey.
Aaron Jeffrey. Jeffrey is bigger, dude. If I would have did my homework, like I wanted to bet Jeffrey anyways, because I know he's usually got good takedown defense, even though he killed me last fight. I put in a parlay with him when he just got fucking backpacked by John Salter the whole time. But he's a big dude. And when you've seen them standing there, it's like, it's very hard for Dalton Rasta, who's very strong, but he's 2 inches smaller and just a littler dude to just sit there and take him down, a big, stronger dude. I think that's what's going to happen here with Francis Marshall, except I don't think Isaac Dulgarian is going to have all 3 rounds of cardio. And I think once Francis Marshall stops the takedowns, I think that his striking is going to be a lot better. I honestly don't think that the Dulgarian striking is going to be on the level for 3 rounds. So I bet Francis Marshall. I got him at minus 160. I put 3.2 units to win 2, but I honestly like the under in this too, because then you get a Dulgarian with his first round finishing ability. And then if he doesn't get the first round finish and he slows down like most people do with his build, his style and all that, Francis Marshall is a finisher himself. So, I mean, you can get both of them have the potential for finishing. So I really like the finish there. But I got Francis Marshall. Like I said, I think he's going to be just as good everywhere. I cannot see Dulgarian coming out and just manhandling him and choking him out. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing. So
let me,
I was going to say, like,
this question. So this isn't based off anything Cody just said, but it's kind of just in general. So when a guy has all of his wins in the first round or whatever, and he's just steamrolling guys, why is it the consensus that everybody thinks he probably has bad cardio? Because like nothing shows us that.
It's not. To me, it's not. I'm not banking on that he has bad cardio, but it's in my mind that I haven't seen him pass the second round, so I don't know.
I've never seen a high level wrestler with bad cardio.
But we don't know. Have you seen him pass?
Like
the first round.
Dalton Rasta faded last night, but it's when they fight.
Terrence McKinney, Marlon Moraes, the best first round fighters ever.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be. Marlon Moraes used to have a little cardio, but no, the reason that I say that I could see him gassing out is because like he's one of them dudes that comes out, shoots a takedown within the first 20 seconds, and he's going from transition to transition. He's trying to choke you, he's squeezing you, he's punching you, he's doing all this. And when he meets the dude that, you know, takes him into, it's just like a Morum with, what's her name last fight? I feel like Hughes. Yeah, with Hughes. I feel like it's going to be like that because Dulgarian in every fight he has, he's 100 miles per hour.
He hasn't been tested.
Most people,
this little cat right here.
Yeah, at least it ain't the black one. I got nothing.
He's right. He's right here. He's right here.
You know,
you can't see him, but he's right here.
Oh no shit. That's not with the white hat. White hat. Yeah, jeez. Jesus. But yeah, man, Bongani Shangwi. I like the name, man. Jackson had wrestling aspirations for the Olympics. Yes, he did. Yeah. And Bies was able to take him down and grapple with him really well a couple times.
I'm telling you, he was preparing for a striker.
Yeah, but somebody also said too that McGee was going to fight Gaston Bolanos, striker, pure striker, and now it got changed again to Bies. So MMA Propaholic in the house. Everybody go check out Propaholic on YouTube and on Twitter, man. He's putting out all the good prop bets, and he's getting on them lines early throughout the week. So everybody check him out. We're going to be getting him on a show here soon too.
Yes, sir.
Pick'em MMA. I didn't even make a best bets video for this card. I'm not confident in anyone, to be honest. Yeah, Pick'em, hit us up too, man, so we can get you on a show. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. So
one of us.
I go to remember who to message. I go look through my Twitter and Instagram. See, so keeps in mind. I got to write this stuff down too. Best fighter to parlay. This can include over unders. I like Buday.
I mean, Buday's one. I like McGee.
I like
Frem.
Marcus McGee's easy win. Parlay him up. But that
Rountree. I like Rountree. I'm not super confident, but I think he wins.
Yeah.
Luque.
Yeah. Bunny Hunter said it's worth 1,500, Chief. I said it is. I'm about that life. I just need to get the money. I need to get me a sugar daddy. That's what I need, man. I need a sugar daddy.
Can you say sugar mama?
Sugar mama.
I'm not picky.
Don't say sugar daddy. Oh, okay.
Listen,
I think it's 2023. My bad.
I'm not gay, but the apex is the apex. It's like I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. The apex is the apex. Got to do what I got to do to get in there, man.
Oh, Cody. It is 2023. My bad, dog.
2023, man. It's a whole new world out there, Johnny, and they got the apex.
I'm living in Indiana. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm old fashioned.
Back in 1930. Yeah. The freaking sexy boy works at a dispensary, man. He's living the dream.
Where you at? Where you at, sexy boy?
Vegas.
Right? Yeah, Vegas.
Okay, cool. So you're by Effie.
Next fight. This one should be quick, man. Montserrat Ruiz versus Jacqueline Amorim. Tyler, I'll let you start this one.
I wouldn't say quick.
Yeah, so
quickish.
I like Amorim in this one. I know a lot of people are down on her, but I think she's the better fighter. I think she would have beat Sam Hughes had Sam Hughes not got the fingers gloves.
Yep. Thank you.
I was screaming that while watching it live. I was like, her fingers are in a glove. Man. I also had a bet on her first round sub, so part of me was only upset because of that. But still, because realistically, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. But at the same time,
fair enough.
That's how she got out of it. So I think Amorim's a better grappler here, and I don't. So Montserrat, I don't think she's very good at all on the feet. Her wrestling's pretty decent. It's not high level, but it's decent. Once she gets to the mat, though, she's not super skilled. In pure wrestling, I'll say Montserrat has done pretty well. But in MMA style wrestling is what I mean. She's not top level. So in MMA style wrestling, she just isn't super positionally sound, things like that. So I think Amorim should, or is it Amorim or Amorim? I don't know. Either one. Whatever it is.
I heard Amorim, but I always say Amorim.
Okay, Amorim. We're about Amorim. So for Amorim, I think she's just going to be able to do better in the grappling, but her striking's not super skilled. She's wild on the feet, but she hits pretty hard. I think she's just the better fighter everywhere, but she also doesn't have any cardio, so
that's the thing.
Yannick, it's on you.
All right. If Amorim, whatever, showed me a little bit more cardio in that first round, I'd be all over this betting wise. But I do think Amorim, whatever, is the better fighter here. Even on the feet, I actually think she's better on the feet. Ruiz may have a slight advantage with the takedowns and the wrestling, but that's only playing into the game of Amorim. And she's a very good grappler, very good submissions, and we've seen it in the first round of her last fight. I mean, she had her dead to rights, and if she didn't have her fingers in the gloves, it would have been a game over. So Ruiz is not going to be like Sam Hughes. She's not as tough, especially, and I think Amorim gets this one done in the first or second round. I think we'll see a little bit better cardio. I'm hoping in my heart of hearts. Maybe at least 2 rounds of cardio instead of just 1. And if Ruiz tries to go for that headlock takedown or whatever, Amore's taking that back immediately. It's not going to be the same as like the Cheyenne Blismus fight. Like that ain't going to happen. Amore will take the back. It's going to be a rear naked choke right away. So she can't do that. So give me Amore to win. I think she wins by submission in the first or second round. You can get that on FanDuels at +100. And I think that's a very good bet.
I like it. Savala, what do you got, brother?
I mean, nothing that wasn't really said already. Going off of her name,
Amore?
Yeah, her.
Maserat?
Jacqueline. I'm just call her that because her last name.
There you go, Jacqueline. There you go.
Jacqueline. Going off of her last fight, she did show very good, ground game. Like she's not like Roach hop of her back and stuff. She's good. But like Hughes did grab the fucking glove, cheating ass. Freaking hated that. Was just like Tyler. I was screaming at TV. And Ruiz. All I like really see of her, just like what Johnny said, is just she loves to do this like headlock thing with her. She loves to do that. I don't know why. Like maybe because her arms are so big and she's so short, she can kind of like T-Rex them a little bit. But like hammering is, like you guys said, is very good on the ground. She should get the sub and very early. And I think that's gonna be. But I'm not betting it. But if I would, that would be the bet.
Yeah, that's what I like.
I'm with you too, man. If I saw a little bit more cardio in that first round, I'd be betting Amore all day.
Yeah, I think Amore gets the first round sub, but I can't bet a guard polar until I see her do some shit, man. That's the worst. I had her in 2 bets last time. I did her like Bahamondes.
Yeah, I got burned too, man.
That she was going to get that submission. I had her in 2 bets. Well, I had her in 1 and then 1 that went to the next week. And dude, like I don't know if I've ever seen anybody have a rear naked choke sunk in that nice 2 different times and not get it. Like I literally stood up like
I can't think of anything like that.
We won, and we didn't. So, but I think that this is going to be a grappling match, and I think that Amore's going to be the better grappler. So I got to take Amore by submission, but I'm not trusting her. I'm not betting anything on this fight or putting my money by it. So, but hopefully it'll be a decent fight.
Yo, that dude that was talking smack in the comments must be one of Angelo's boys, huh?
Oh, is it? Is it?
I don't know. I just
Machiavelli. I know yeah. I mean,
put it up. I can't see it.
What did he say?
What the hell?
He said something. He didn't say nothing about my mama though, because he knows what I do to them boys. He knows how I get it. He said these guys don't know anything about doing predictions. He don't know nothing about that.
Must be one of Angelo's boys. He sent him over here.
Appreciate you coming out, bro.
Appreciate the
hit that like button and subscribe.
Helping that algorithm, my man. But no, man, we know what we're talking about. I promise. I mean, look, he's got shit to kicky and punchy right behind him. That proves he knows what he's talking about. Look at all that stuff, man.
All good.
All right.
Hey,
send location.
Send. Hey, meet me in Illinois, man. Meet me in the cage in Illinois. How about that?
There you go.
Kick your dick right off.
I'll be there. I'm right around the corner. Let's go.
All right. Men's middleweight. Josh Frem versus Jamie Pickett. Sexy boy Savala, you can start this one, brother.
This is tough, but I don't like Jamie Pickett. I don't like how he fights. He's very scared and doesn't really do anything. Josh Frem is, I guess he has good striking, good grappling, I guess you could say. Like he kind of like likes to hold his opponents in the little head thing, kind of control them a little bit. But I have seen Pickett just fail miserably on almost every fight. So I would pick Frem, but I'm not going to touch that fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yannick.
Yeah. I will admit I was more confident with Frem early in the week. Maybe it dropped down a bit, but I do think he still wins this fight after the weight miss. He looked way bigger though in face-offs, like taller and just a little bit. I didn't think he was going to look that much taller and bigger than Jamie Pickett. Jamie Pickett's actually a pretty decent sized middleweight. But Frem, he's well-rounded. He's got good striking, good wrestling, good grappling, very good submissions. And Jamie Pickett's like below average in everything except maybe cardio. But if Frem can get this fight to the mat, Pickett has no idea what grappling defense means. I think there's going to be a submission that's going to happen eventually, rounds 1 or round 2. If Frem does strike with him, it's going to be close. But Jimmy Pickett's very low volume. He's not going to knock him out or anything like that. So if you're on the Pickett side, cool beans. But bet him decision. Get your best bang for your buck. He's not going to be knocking out or submitting anybody anytime soon. Frem here should win this fight again, but he's kind of one of those fighters that you just don't know exactly what's going to happen. He's looking good in the Tresean Gore fight until he got submitted with that crazy guillotine. And he looked good in his last fight against Dumas, but we know who Dumas is. He's kind of a weird fighter. He's still learning. And he looked good in the Fluffy Hernandez fight on short notice. I'll give him that. But give me Frem to win. I think can't bet him any other way than money line, and it's a disgusting line. But you don't know if he's going to win by knockout, submission, decision. So if it's Frem or Pickett by decision, that's what you do.
I like it. Tyler, who do you got?
So obviously you got to go Frem here because Pickett, he's inconsistent, which is horrible. You don't want to bet on an inconsistent guy, but also it's really hard to trust a guy that got choked out by Tresean Gore. So I don't think Tresean Gore's all that good either. I mean, he's better than me. Don't get me wrong, but he's like, for a UFC caliber fighter, I don't think Tresean Gore's that good. So a guy that gets choked out by Tresean Gore, you got to be a little bit worried about that. So, but I think Frem is probably going to be able to win more minutes here. He did miss weight by 3 pounds or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
3 pounds.
I mean, he's getting more size, maybe, but he also probably has less cardio now. So it depends on the trade-off. But Jamie Pickett, he's too inconsistent. He's got a couple of things he does really well, and then he just whether or not he uses it is going to be determined. So his cage push, he does a good job of holding guys there and just kind of winning minutes by not letting guys move. And then when he does start letting his hands go and throwing those long, because he's got an 80-inch wingspan. So when he lets his arms, throw those long straight punches and he starts letting those go, he does all right. But the problem is he doesn't do that very often. And a lot of times he's content to throw single shots. And then he'll just kind of circle off, throw a single jab or whatever, and then not do anything else. So, you got to go Frem, but I don't trust him as much as I should just because of the Tresean Gore fight.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I mean, I like Frem just because he's decent. It's not like he's a world beater, but he's pretty well rounded and he's a pretty big dude. And Jamie Pickett sucks. I mean, it's just sad. I mean, he's 13-9. Really,
the Star Poli fight was very close.
Yeah, and and then he beat Joseph Holmes, who is the other worst one.
Who is right next to Jamie Pickett as the worst middleweight.
Yeah. I would have to assume that Frem's going to get the finish here just for the fact that, Jamie Pickett's been finished in his last 4 losses. That seems to be the way. Dennis Tululian threw a beating on him. He made Dennis Tululian look like a savage. You know what I mean? And then look what happened to him the next fight. So give me Josh Frem. I think he's going to be better everywhere. He's a little bit bigger. I didn't have any bets on this fight, but I do like Frem. I just didn't do any parlays this week, so you know what I mean. It's hard to get to the minus 370 dudes, but
you're okay with the minus. You're okay with the minus 666 though.
On a Bellator parlay for 50. Yeah.
How much did you win? 50 to win what?
260.
Did you win?
Yeah, that 5-legger is
2 units.
61, 2.6, 2.5 unit, 2.4 units, 2.5. I got 300. I bet 60 got 300 back.
Right on.
Man. I just, you know what I mean?
I did a little fun parlay for Bellator. I did the fight doesn't go the distance in the main event, and I also did Valesky. I don't remember. That's how you say it. He won this money line. Yeah. And then that's all I did. I won $25. Hey, it was just fun.
25 XBL on Twitch. What is up? That's my dude Brian, our dude. He puts up a bunch of stuff. Who tracks all the cappers picks and stuff, man. He's a great dude. Everybody go check him out on Twitter. It's Brian. What's it?
I think that XBL is his Twitter handle, but he's under Brian.
XBL. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to freaking write all this stuff down. But XBL on Twitch, it's our dude Brian. Great dude, great part of the community. Pink Floyd, I like Amore. I think she wins, but fading her again because Ruiz was plus 275, right? Shady, what is up? Shady Beach, boom. He said, good luck this weekend with all your shitty bets, bums. He said, have a good weekend till Thursday. Thanks, Shady.
Yes,
man. You're making me hungry, man. I'm watching all these steaks you're cooking and everything on Twitter, dude. And drinking the good beers. He's got all the good stuff, man. So appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us as always, Shady, man. I'm gonna come visit you in Hawaii, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna go on that 6-mile run in the morning, but I'm gonna visit you and have one of them steaks, dude. Sounds like good stuff. Pasha Boyer, what is up? He said, Blood Money MMA. Good to see you live, man. Good to have you come out and comment with us and hang out with us before the fight.
Every Thursday and Saturday, bro.
Yep, every Thursday and Saturday we're live. Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Saturday 2 hours before the show. Yeah, it's pronounced Jacqueline. Pasha says, boys, you're probably going to think I'm crazy, but one of the dogs is going to win, either Cub Swanson or JP. I feel like someone pulls off an upset, can't figure out who's much more likely. I think JP has a chance.
I would say Cub. I would say Cub.
Cub's actually a good fighter. He's just old.
Gawadu is not a finisher, so he has a chance.
These aren't JP truthers in here, man. They're going to see tonight.
JP's bad, man.
I am CJ Sink. Okay, said I like everyone's insight, but PlayStation. No, this is his first show ever, and he didn't have nothing ready. I told him 10 minutes before the show, and he's doing great. Better than me on my first show. I'm telling you, he knows his stuff. He's a great dude, and by his 10th show, he's going to be killing it, man.
Follow him on Instagram, and you'll see his good work.
Yes, and you ain't on Twitter yet, are you?
No, I'm not on Twitter.
Dude, Twitter's the spot, bro. Twitter's the spot. I didn't know I started Instagram. My Twitter says I started it in 2021 in January, but I really didn't start 2021 in 2022. But I really didn't start using it until last September. I didn't know that's where I was on Instagram using it more. So like
I'm gonna have to get Twitter's on TikTok. That's even where it's at, even more.
TikTok, man, I can't even keep
I heard. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay, next fight, because we're going to have to speed these last ones up. Khalil Rountree versus Chris Daukaus. Tyler, who you got?
Well, okay. So I had a hard time with this one because, Khalil probably should win. But the problem with Khalil is he's super emotional, and you can't really tell what Khalil you're going to get. If you get violent Khalil Rountree, he beats pretty much everybody. Like anybody that's willing to fight with that guy, like stand and trade with him, he's going to murder him. Violent Khalil is a bad dude. However, he's a very sensitive soul, and sometimes you don't get violent Khalil. Sometimes you get the Khalil that's in there, and he's like, I don't know what he's doing. He's too nice. He doesn't want to hurt the other person. He just doesn't throw a ton of volume. Doesn't look like he's trying to hurt the other guy. It just depends. I will say, Rountree in his media day interview sounded like he was in the right headspace, from what I could tell. This should be a good sign. I think if we get violent Khalil, though, I think Chris Daukaus is in some serious trouble. But if we don't, Chris Daukaus has a real good path to victory here, and he could beat Khalil, who's just in there and just not with it. Like sometimes he just doesn't show up. So I didn't bet on it at all. I've got both guys in a couple of different DraftKings lineups just for the fact that I think that there's exposure on both of those is a good move. But yeah, as far as like betting on either one, I can't bet on a guy that you need a specific version of him to show up. And the problem is you'll know pretty quickly if violent Khalil shows up, but you can't live bet it because by the time you realize that, the line's already going to be minus 10,000 because once violent Khalil's in there, he's snapping dudes' legs in half. He's knocking guys' heads off. Like, he's a killer. So, I mean, I guess I picked Khalil, but I'm not super, super confident yet.
Okay. All right. Johnny, who do you got?
Yeah, I'm on the Khalil train as well. I was more confident early in the week. I will be honest. Someone on Twitter commented on my post about my bet with Khalil. They said that he's coming in this fight injured. Take what you will with that. I don't know what kind of injury it is.
He weighed in at 203, so it's not.
I know. So to me,
he had a fucking 39 pack.
Dude, I'm throwing it out there. I don't know. I asked him what his source was, and he said he knows some guys, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. This guy is not like a big follow. Like his following is like 20 followers. So don't take it for what it's worth. But
grain of salt.
I don't know. I don't understand why the line's coming down. It's scary. That's what's scaring me a little bit because I do think he should be a minus 200 favorite. He's like minus 170, 175 right now. And then I do agree with Tyler. Give me Khalil, violent Khalil all day, and he's going to win this fight in the first round. But if he doesn't beat violent Khalil, this may go over 1.5 rounds, maybe even to decision. But I'm still on the Khalil train. He's a better striker. I think he's more diverse. He's got the kicks. He's not just a boxer like Daukaus. And I don't think Daukaus is going to go for wrestling. And like we've heard all this about Daukaus being the best, like, or not the best, but a very good grappler with a black belt in BJJ. But we have never seen it before. This is not going to be his first fight doing that. I will guarantee that. And I think him looking like coming down to light heavyweight is going to look kind of like how Bozer looked his first fight. He's going to be slow. He's going to be a little timid, and he's used to being the faster fighter. He's not going to be the faster fighter in this fight. But if Khalil gives him the opportunity to be like, just taking shot for shot or like a slow kickboxing fight, this can drag on and it could be a closer fight than we think. But like I said, I like Khalil. Good leg kicks, powerful punches. He's durable usually. And Daukaus isn't. So give me Khalil by knockout. I'm going to say second round. I don't think this gets done in the first. I have a weird feeling.
Let's go, Savala. Let's hear what you got.
I am on
Rountree.
Yeah, him. I am on Khalil Rountree. I think he's like a solid fighter. I personally think that he was just like life stuff was happening, so like he was just not there in like some of his fights. But he is good. He has good kicks. I believe they're like mostly like body kicks and everything. Like he'll throw these like strong like body kicks that kind of like hurt his opponents. He has good stand up. He is very powerful. like when like he throws. And Daukaus coming down from heavyweight to down a weight class. I don't think his chin is going to be there, first of all, and he might have a speed advantage, maybe, but I don't think he's going to be like faster than Rountree. Yeah, Khalil. I don't think he will be faster or anything like that. I believe that he might actually try to maybe get like a takedown, 1, maybe 2. And he might sub him, but who knows? I don't trust Chris though. He's too like chinny for me. Just one punch from Rountree. I think he would just knock Chris out.
Yeah, man. I'm staying away from this fight. This fight's sketchy. I don't trust either one of these guys. I don't think anybody should ever have full faith in Khalil Rountree or Chris Daukaus. Chris Daukaus has fast hands, good power. There's a chance he could catch Rountree. We haven't seen him use no grappling. He's used a little grappling outside of the UFC, cage control and stuff. Daukaus has. And he does have that black belt. And he's going to be the bigger dude here. I mean, he's 2 inches taller, 2 inches of reach. He's probably going to put back a little weight on, but I don't trust either one of these guys. I'm going to take Khalil Rountree. I'm going to say that he does land some big leg kicks and then land because Daukaus is a boxer. He's going to be heavy on that lead leg, and then he can go upstairs and land some big shots. But I'm not confident in it. Khalil Rountree really ain't a knockout guy. Like he'd kick people and knock them out with leg kicks and weird stuff. But as far as just like punching somebody in the face and knocking them out, I mean, he couldn't even knock out Pacquiao, and that dude was on 3 first-round knockout streak in a row. But I don't trust either one. Give me Rountree, but no trust. All right, we got 13 minutes, 4 fights. We're going to do the speed rounds for these ones. First fight is going to be Tafon and Nchukwi versus AJ Dobson. And Sexy Boy, I'll let you start the speed round. Who you got here?
All right,
30 seconds, go.
AJ Dobson, give me AJ. He has speed, power, lacks volume, but Media day, he himself said, "Hey, I'm gonna go in there, pop, 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 more,
Working
Or volume.
yeah, yeah, more of like speed and fast, and powerful, and um, Tafon, I just can't trust him. He like sometimes he's there, shows up, like it's very powerful, will kind of do his thing, and then sometimes he just won't. So I just can't trust Tafon.
So you got AJ Dobson. Okay,
Yep.
Johnny, who you
AJ
got?
at that plus money.
Yep, dog money.
Yeah. Yeah, I like AJ too as well. I liked him early in the week, and I really like him now after the weigh-ins too. Tafon looked awful on a scale. It's like he looked tired. His eyes literally told me everything. He barely could lift his arms up to flex. He didn't even go all the way up. He went like halfway.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
So he's drained. He was 3.5 pounds overweight. I like Dobson, like I said before. I like him even more now. I got 2 units on him. I added after I saw that. And I just think he's going to be the quicker, more athletic guy, actually. And especially now, if this fight gets out of the first round, I love Dobson. So another live betting spot, too. Maybe Tafon looks good. Maybe you think he wins in the first round. But if Dobson's still plus money in the second round, he's going to win this fight, I think. So give me Dobson. I think he wins by... it's debatable between decision or knockout now because of the weigh-ins, but I was gonna say decision before the weigh-ins, so now it could be like a third round, maybe a late stoppage or a decision win.
Okay, Tyler, who do you got?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, Dobson. I think the weigh-ins did it for me. That's what I was leaning Dobson early in the week just because I think it was a pretty close fight anyway. But yeah, the weigh-ins cemented it. So that's all I got.
I'm taking Tafon. I mean, the weigh-ins are the weigh-ins. He's going to put weight on. I win a lot of bets, and I never put any in after the weigh-ins. And so, I mean, I've lost money. Actually, I fucking lost money betting on butt nuts. The last time that I trusted weigh-ins on that, when I went and bet on Salvador in Vergara under 2.5, because he's fucking dead on the scales and this and that. And he's just going to either gas or so. I don't really. I'm going to go with Tafon. I bet the over in this fight. I think it goes over. I don't think AJ Dobson commits to his punches. I just think that he throws arm punches, basically, is what it looks like. Really fast arm punches. He may be able to get some takedowns, but he's not going to do nothing with it. He doesn't have really good jiu-jitsu. Tafon looked really good at 185. He had a really close fight with Jun Young Park. That was 1-1 going into the third, and then Jun Young did what he did and took over. So I'm not worried about Tafon's cardio because he's got good cardio. Because if you don't have good cardio, Jun Young Park's just going to melt you. You know what I mean? And the dude's big. The dude's thick. I think it's going to be a slower kickboxing match with some clinch mixed in, and maybe AJ Dobson gets some takedowns, but I just don't think he's going to be able to get much control time. So give me Tafon by decision, but I just bet the over, bet both of them, because just the way Dobson fought last time, he really wasn't trying to exchange with Petrosian, and I mean Tafon hits hard too.
How can you exchange with Petrosian? He's not that level of striker.
But you can throw your fucking punches. He just kept dodging everything and
he fought a very,
but I ain't gonna fucking throw it.
I mean, I'm gonna give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. He fought a very good wrestler on his UFC debut and a very, very good striker on his second fight.
Point being,
this is a better fight for him.
And I've seen him get out wrestled. Great points. The dude sucks, man.
Dude, he's not. Dude, Tafon is not Petrosian, and he's not even close to being. Whatever his fucking kid's name, Malkin. There's no way.
Who?
Malkin. He's not. He's neither of those guys. Those are those are like the extremes.
Yeah, but Tafon was beating Azamat Mirzakhanov for 2 rounds.
He was until his fucking corner gave him bad advice.
Right, but I'm saying he's got the ability to beat some high level dudes. I just think that Dobson, he's just too gunshot. But I didn't bet. I just bet the over. I don't think either. I think they're both durable.
To me, Fair enough. Okay, I'm defending my units right now. I'll be honest, but
it'll be a good fight.
To me,
listen, I'm rooting.
Dobson's got two hard fights.
Yeah,
in a row. Tafon, I don't know. He's just not impressive anywhere.
Fucking Carlos Ulberg and Azamat Mirzakhanov.
Okay, but he's not impressive. He's beating bums. He's beating slow Mike Rodriguez, and he's beating fucking another bum in Jamie Pickett. Everyone beats Jamie Pickett.
Yeah, but the real problem is your boy ain't even ever beat a UFC bum yet. I need to even see he can beat a UFC bum.
This is going to be the first one. Here we go. He hasn't had the opportunity to beat a UFC bum yet. Give him a break, Cody.
That's debatable. That is the
give him a. You're going to call Malcolm a bum, and you're going to call Petrosian a bum right now.
Maybe Petrosian. Malcolm's
you are high as hell. He just won. He just beat somebody solid. You are high as hell right now.
A little bit, but not as hell. Put on his shelf for so damn long.
You are so high. You are high.
Viana versus Iasmin Lucindo. Tyler, I'll let you start this one.
Defending my units.
I think Lucindo gets it done. The problem is the finishing upside for someone like Viana. You know, she's got that as an option, but I do think that Lucindo is probably the better fighter in general. I think she's gonna win more minutes. She's got the cleaner striking. I think in the grappling, she's good enough to stay safe. She's gonna win some minutes that way. But Lucindo should probably be able to get it done. I don't know that she gets the finish, but I do think she wins it pretty convincingly.
I like it. Sexy boy, who you got in this one?
Give me Poliana Viana. Honestly, this fight is going to be very, very close, I believe, for sure. There's going to be a very close fight. Both women are mirrors practically of each other. They both have good striking. They're both fast, I guess. They can, go punch with them. But I think Poliana has the better grappling and clinch control. I think that's where she can do her best work, and she is pretty decent off of her back. So I think that's where she can thrive, I guess.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna say mine. This is a tough fight. This is another scary fight. This is what I pride myself on, is trying to avoid all these landmine fights. Lucindo, I got her by decision because I think as long as she keeps this fight standing, she's got phenomenal boxing, super fast hands. Maybe she could get a finish if she just keeps it standing because she hits real hard. Poliana strikes pretty decent, but she doesn't move her head, and she doesn't really move. She just kind of walks forward. But she does have good striking, and she's got phenomenal jiu-jitsu, world-class jiu-jitsu. Lucindo's been submitted 3 times. What Poliana Viana does is walks girls down, hits them with good body kicks, throws up big head kicks, and they feel the pressure, and they tend to catch it and take her down because they're sick of that pressure, and that's when she subs them. But as long as Lucindo doesn't do that, she's shown good takedown defense. Poliana's never shown good takedowns, so I think as long as she keeps it standing, she beats her up and wins the decision. Johnny, who you got?
Yeah, I think this will be a closer fight than a lot of people think. I think on the feet, I think it's kind of close. Maybe you get a slight edge to Lucindo, but it's a little bit closer than I think. But on the mat, though, give me Viana all day, and I think this fight will get to the mat at one point. And I think Lucindo, being the younger fighter, I think she's very good. She has a bright future. She's 21 years old, but she hasn't fought somebody at this caliber of grappling and submission artist and stuff. So if this fight gets to the mat, she makes a mistake, anything like that, maybe gets the neck or anything like that, I think Viana's going to win this one. I think that's what happens. She might be losing until she isn't. That's going to be maybe what happens here. So give me Viana to win by submission. I would say in the first or second round. If this fight gets to the third, it's probably going to be Lucindo decision. So that's how I would look at it and attack this fight. I don't have any bets on it, but I would do Viana inside the distance or Lucindo by decision. You are on mute, sir.
I like it all. Next fight, men's featherweight, Cub Swanson versus Hakeem Dawodu. Johnny, you start this one.
Yeah, another very close fight that I think that may play out a little bit closer than the line says. I didn't like the money line for Dawodu. I do think he still wins this fight. Very good striker, very durable, but he's just a decision kind of fighter. He's been in the UFC nine fights. He's got one finish, and he's been finished once, and the rest have gone to decision. Cub Swanson, very good, very well-rounded, legend, as we all know. He's normally durable. He's been finished a lot lately, but that bantamweight drop down wasn't a good thing for him. I don't know why he did that. I think he's better at featherweight. They're about the same like size, if you want to say. But I mean, I think Swanson's good enough to last, 3 rounds. But I just think as the fight goes on, Dawodu is going to take over. I just don't trust him being 39 years old now and all this stuff. He might look good early, which is another live betting spot that I'm going to look at. If he wins the first round, Dawodu, bet him at plus money. So I think Dawodu wins a decision, maybe a 3rd round finish. I think that's a good bet too, 3rd round or decision bet. So give me Dawodu to win by decision though.
You muted again.
Every time.
Tyler, what do you got? I'm trying to read all these comments.
Yeah. So Dawodu should win. But I think Cub Swanson's the better fighter, but I think the age has just caught up to him. I think he's better than Dawodu. But the problem that Cub has is he's way heavy on his lead leg. And when you've got a guy that kicks as well as Dawodu does, you don't want to be heavy on your lead leg. Because I don't know if you all have ever taken a calf kick before, but it sucks. It really
sure
sucks.
Does.
Especially if you're heavy on it.
Can you show us how?
I'm giving Johnny K one next time.
Otherwise,
is there somebody there with you that can kick you in the leg, or you can kick them?
If there was somebody here, I might do it, but no, there's not. But no, a calf kick like really sucks when you're heavy on that leg, and Swanson's real heavy on that leg. So I think Dawodu probably gets it done. But like, if there's going to be a big upset on the card, I think Swanson might be the guy to get it because he's better. He's a better fighter. He's got the better grappling for sure. That's not even close. The striking should be close, other than he's 39, turns 40. October, November, something like that.
Yeah, I think November.
Yeah. So like he turns 40 in a couple of months. Like, man, you can't bet on that guy. Like as much as I'd want to, I'm gonna be rooting for Cub Swanson. I don't really like Hakeem Dawodu on media day. I watched his damn interview and I was like, man, you don't want me to watch this fight, do you?
He's not a likable guy either. Yeah.
He doesn't even
seem that like. Yeah. And boring.
He just makes you not like. But I don't know. So yeah, Dawodu probably wins. But I'm rooting for Cub, and I want to get this pick wrong.
Okay. Sexy boy Savala. Who do you got?
I am on Dawodu. I think he can get the fight done just simply by, striking. I think that's where he can thrive in this fight. But Cub can win though, because sometimes Dawodu is just like low volume, and like sometimes I don't really like that when dude, go out there. Like, what are you doing? You should go towards the fighter. Like, this is your fight. So Cub can possibly win if he just doesn't show up for some reason. But I think Hakeem can get the job done because also Cub body shots, he does not take those well at all.
Or leg kicks.
Especially leg kicks. So in striking wise, I think Dawodu wins, but Cub has a chance though. He has a chance.
Definitely. Yeah, I got Dawodu by decision. Like Tyler said, dude, Cub's the better fighter, but it's mainly because he's got a ton of experience. I mean, he had the better skill set to begin with. If they was both 33 years old or something, then it would be probably a different match to call. But I like Dawodu. He had a little bit of size on him. He's going to pepper him with them leg kicks. He's super tough. He's got good offensive and defensive cardio. And Cub can't take freaking leg kicks or body shots no more. His body's failing. I've been watching him fight for 20 years. You know what I mean? All the way back in WEC at the beginning of that, and even King of the Cage and stuff. So I'll take Dawodu by decision. It is main event time, and the fights are starting. I'm gonna start this one off. Vicente Luque is going to win this fight. Put your money on Vicente Luque. If you guys like money, put your money on Vicente Luque. Do not bet the 38-year-old, 5'8", 70-inch grappler. That is not Bilal Muhammad. Please do not let yourself go. I've seen Bilal do it. RDA is going to do the same thing. Bilal had 5 takedowns with 7 minutes of control in a 25-minute fight. Difference is Bilal's 5'11". He's a big dude, and he's got better striking. He can take a shot better, and he still got rocked. Matter of fact, he got knocked out by Luque couple years before that, and then this last fight he got rocked. That was a close fight. I think people remember it as Bilal just dominated on the ground. 5 takedowns, 7 minutes of control. Bilal has way better takedowns than RDA, and he's way bigger. Vicente is gonna maybe get taken down once or twice in the first round. He's gonna survive it, and as soon as RDA starts not being able to get that takedown, and you got 5'11", 76-inch reach Vicente Luque hitting RDA with leg kicks, uppercuts, everything else he throws. The striking's not going to be the same. 3 inches of height, 6 inches of reach, man. When this fight doesn't hit the ground at all, or as soon as your boy can't get the fight to the ground, Vicente Luque is going to knock his head off, or hit him with a darce when your boy starts taking big shots and taking a bad shot. He's going to get darce.
I feel like you're directing this at me when you say your boy.
No, your boy. Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, I'm looking right at you, motherfucking ass. Staring. I'm just looking down at Johnny's screen. And your boy.
I know. No. I'm like, wait, you're looking right at me saying your boy. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Listen, man, get your money on Luque, win your money. He's the bigger, better fighter. Dos Anjos, 38, 39 years old. He's not a welterweight. He's like 2-6 at welterweight. I get it. It's against other wrestlers, but he's not going to get his grappling going against Vicente Luque. Watch the fight with Bilal. Vicente Luque has good takedown defense. The only reason Bilal got him down was he was timing under Vicente's shots and hitting him with quick double legs in the middle of the cage. It wasn't no cage grappling, grab Vicente and just take him down. Not only that, Vicente's got excellent jiu-jitsu. I mean, he's got good sweeps. He's got excellent jiu-jitsu. So I got him all day. Tyler, who do you got?
Oh, man. This is a total pass for me, honestly, as far as like a bet goes. I don't trust either of them at this point in their careers with everything that's going on, but I'm taking RDA just because I like him better, basically. I mean, like when it comes down to it, I like him better. Like
when Cody comes back, make sure you say that because I don't want to be the only one.
Yeah, okay, I will. But yeah, it's like they both have a good shot at winning. If I were to bet it, and I thought about it, I almost pulled the trigger. I'd bet both sides. I'd bet RDA by decision, and I would bet Luque inside the distance because I think if RDA wins, it's probably decision.
I agree.
If Luque wins, it's probably inside the distance. But yeah, I like RDA better, so I'm going to take RDA. Let's go with that.
Cody, did you see that? Did you hear what Tyler said?
Nah, man. What did he say, man?
I said I like RDA better. I don't like as a pass for as far as like if I have to make a pick, it's gonna be RDA.
So do you think he's gonna 25-minute grapple him or what? How do you see it?
No, really? I don't think he's gonna win every round. I definitely don't. I think it's gonna be a fight where it's gonna be close, and I think he's probably gonna get a split decision after grappling him for maybe 2 or 3 rounds. And one round's going to be where he kind of gets in part of the round and not the other part of the round, and you're going to get a split decision. You never know. That's probably what I would guess. But if for me, if I had to bet it, it would be RDA by decision or Luque inside the distance, because then you get plus money on both sides. And Luque does. He's probably if he's gonna win, it's probably knockout. I don't think he submits RDA. RDA is pretty good on the ground, but he does have that like nice Jar's choke. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess realistically, I'm just gonna pass on it entirely and like, put both of them in your double up games for DraftKings, because obviously that makes sense. It should be a good back and forth fight for as long as it lasts. Yeah, I just like RDA better. I've never really liked Luque that much. I don't know why. I'm sure he's a great guy, so whatever. But RDA is cool. So here's
a fun fact: RDA got knocked out by Clay Guida.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Guida's
Johnny, who you got? He broke his jaw. Who you got, Johnny? Yanni, yeah.
You know what? Give me RDA. I'm super confident actually now. I think he gets this one done by WrestleMania all day. I think he just destroys him on the mat for about 24 minutes, 30 seconds. All fight. I think he just destroys him. So give me RDA. Don't care about his age. Age is just a number. He's looking good.
R. Kelly. All right, R. Kelly.
No, real talk though. This is going to be a very close fight. I have no bets on it whatsoever. I really wanted RDA at plus money. He never got the plus money, which is crazy because all I see now is Luque bets. Everyone's on Luque. Cool. Why isn't RDA?
I took so much crap for freaking betting. Dude.
No, but hear me out with the betting line though. RDA's line never went below like -110 ever the whole week. And everyone's on Luque. To me, this is a fishy ass fight. I'm staying away. I'm picking RDA though. I like his wrestling upside. Yeah, Luque has the striking upside for sure. But as the fight goes on, if Luque doesn't get him out of there in the first, second, or maybe third round, I'm leaning RDA if that happens. So another live betting spot. If this fight gets in the second round or third round, I'm sorry, if it gets into the third round, if RDA is plus money, bam. Love it.
Okay. Sexy boy, you got the final say on the thing. What do you got?
Oh, man. Leave it all up to me. Okay. Luque all day. I think he is very solid. Very balanced. He is good. like, yeah, his little like brain hemorrhage thing might be like, oh, he got a brain hemorrhage, but like the doctors cleared it, I'm pretty sure, and like he himself probably feels like good enough to be like, hey, like I can go 5 rounds with somebody. It's da da da. But I believe
I'm looking at the telecast right now. RDA is literally like an inch shorter.
Really?
No, you can't see
like
the top.
size isn't that big.
You cannot see the top of Luque's 3 inches taller.
I just saw it.
No,
they're not.
Have shoes on. They measure. They
no,
literally.
he didn't.
They don't. They measure the dudes, man. Come on.
You
watch when they fight. How much bigger Luque is.
I'll look.
But Luque is, like I said, he's balanced. He has these, combos. He can, kick his opponent if he wants to. Counters too, I believe. And his clinch game and all that like ground type of stuff. He's not bad. He has I believe it's called damn, I'm trying to get the sub right. Darce choke, like a Darce choke he has, like that little sub, like he just, he can get that way sneaky. And Hardier, like for me personally, he is old and his last couple fights, like he has looked like slower a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Not like slower like that, but like I guess cardio wise, like sometimes he's not there sometimes. He can kind of like, fall off sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes he can fall off.
Yep. Luque is going to get this one. You got the right pick, Sexy Boy Savala.
I just want to say RDA's been to decision 26 times out of all of his career. So he's got cardio, guys.
Who? Bro, you're talking
RDA has been to decision 26 times in his career.
Years old.
He's got cardio.
Whoever said in the comment, I gotta get this out real quick. Whoever said Angelo mentioned me to get on a show,
yeah.
If it was a live show, when was it? I don't want to watch that whole live show. That'd be miserable. So like, let me know when in the show he said it, because I'll just go watch that part so I know how to respond in my next video.
Man,
let me know whoever whatever he said.
Whoa, so was he talking bad about you?
Oh yeah,
keep
me and
my boy's name
out
your motherfucking mouth.
He was talking crap on my marker board and like that I can't make cutesy little graphics like he can.
What a dick!
All right.
What a dick!
Which is funny because he's got like 1,000 subscribers and I've got like 1,000.
You know what?
I want to see that,
dude. This guy.
I can't wait because he's gonna keep coming at me and I love it and it's hilarious because whatever, man. Like,
but he's got 14. He's got 14K subscribers, guys.
Like he has like over 10,000 subscribers. You wouldn't have over 10,000 subscribers and then be like, this guy's got like 1,000, a little over 1,000. I better talk some crap on him.
You're doing something right, Tyler.
That means you're intimidated. Am I right?
Hey, all the fights are starting. We
better get to that.
Appreciate everybody that came out tonight. Had a great time, man. This was fun breaking on the fights. We went a little late. We started a little late. We went a little late. It is what it is.
We're just
good
walking
luck
in.
tonight, everybody. We really appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you for all the donations, all the great comments, all the help in the algorithm and everything, man. So good luck tonight. Tyler, where can they find you?
Find me on YouTube, 138 MMA, or apparently coming out of Angelo's mouth.
You can find me on We
Twitter,
Want Dicks.
Same deal, and patreon.com/138MMA. Do all those things. You got it.
Okay.
Now I want to go on their shit, and I just want to see if they say anything because I'm gonna fucking.
Apparently he did. I didn't see his rebuttal after I said, because he originally said something in his video, and somebody pointed it out to me, and so then I went and saw it. Okay, I was like, all right. So then I said something in my video. And then now apparently he said something, I assume in his live
Twitter wars.
Oh shit. Capper wars, baby.
Let's go.
All right,
hopefully I can get on one of Jake Paul's undercards in a boxing match with him. I'll give him the size.
I don't care. That would be amazing. Then get me and Johnny on there too. I'll drop him with that liver shot, boy. Straight to the liver.
Please.
I'm gonna knock that Miller Lite.
I'll wrestle you all day. Out wrestle you all day.
Oh, that's Ohio wrestling. Everybody, man, good luck tonight, everybody. I'm even rooting for Johnny K to hit his Dobson bet, but nothing to do with RDA. So
you don't have a bet on that. I'm rooting for you for your Luque bet. I don't have a bet on that fight. I don't care.
Good. Well, then I'll root for you for Dobson.
Boom.
Shake on it. See how easy that is? We don't got to be enemies.
No Shuey bets this week.
No Shuey. He didn't want that. Luque.
I did not want that smoke.
Good luck tonight, everybody. And
good luck, everybody,
guys. Later, man. See you guys later, everybody.